Here we go. It still won't fill in revival motoring when I hit it, but you know what?
At least I get the notification now.
I don't. But I might not be signed up. Popping out the chat.
Yeah, I get the notification at least, which is good. I'll take that.
Kenda, what's up?
We just saw Kinder.
Oh, Scott Ivorone in the room.
There we go. It's a classic. He's always on time. Let's see.
Hey, what's the zip code over here?
Here, 02914.
Okay, thanks. My buddy Trev from Texas is coming to the Donut Meet this weekend. He's up here for a wedding. He said, you know, is there any... He texted last night. He's like, hey, man, any stuff going on this weekend? I'm like, we got drifting.
Yeah.
I got
What
a
do you
gig.
want?
We got a Donut Meet. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
How you trying to live? Mom of C.
There we go.
Hello, hello, boys.
There we go.
Oh, hey. Ransom Garage.
You know what's funny is
Tried for first, now he's third.
I read that
After Corey's whole family.
that sounded like somebody that didn't drive an FC with a Momo steering
Momo
wheel.
FC.
Details by Doug, a.k.a. Dougie Fresh. That I didn't know breakdance. Big breaker. Love that.
Can he still break dance?
Still can. Kenda in the room. Just got done cutting the grass. Love to hear it. I bet it's looking perfect.
I'd love to see Doug break dance.
Matt
There's pictures. He posted them.
Matt Wood,
Wait,
bring the
what?
Polsky energy.
Yep.
Matt Wood, if you see the ones with the little skull on it, the little Yerby guys, you know, from Zabierzhów, just grab those. Rick Vidub, love to see you. Rick, if you're going by alleys, I'm DJing the night before, so I will be hurting. And
When
I
did
would
he
love
post
to.
photos of him
And love
breakdancing?
you. Jordan
I didn't see
Carrero.
anything like this.
Night Style has arrived. We can start. Jordan, I'm up backing you up in that YouTube video. You might want to put eyes on that.
I
That
don't
Lock
see
City
anything
YouTube.
about
You know your boy's on it.
him breakdancing.
Daniel is Mr. DJ. What's up, Daniel? Kyle Rick, gang violence, gang. Matt Wood, you're the best, buddy. Pitts McGee, love to see it. How is everybody? It's
What up,
about
what up?
7
You
o'clock.
get those B for B numbers?
Yeah, let me pop these.
You commented back? Oh, man, I got to check my YouTube. Oh, I can't exit this. Yeah, that's 2 tabs, baby. We got the power.
We got the computing power.
No
Doug
notifications?
just sent me a photo. There we go.
Oh no.
Oh, no?
Host is recovering degraded stats processing performance.
What the hell? What is that? Our stats are so down that
They're so good.
Did we get dumped?
Wow, shit. I don't even think I can look at my stats. Hold on. Or at least they're delayed.
Where are my comments on Lock City?
delayed.
Yeah, they're not counting Monday. Let's see.
I don't see him.
We're currently experiencing a degradation in the performance of our stats processing system. We're
What do we do about
investigating
this?
the cause, but can confirm that processing is running, but there is a large backlog of data to get processed. We'll continue to post updates as we learn.
So how many days is it?
Jordan, can you see the comments? Did they delete them? What happened?
Ransom Garage. Yes, we are shookless. I don't think anyone's surprised at this point.
Shookless, yeah, buddy.
Josh
This
is
was
shaking
as
his
of
head.
yesterday.
Yesterday.
and
Okay.
it's still ongoing.
Still ongoing. So,
Wow. And the latest update was all stats for Monday have now been processed. So they're 2.5 days.
so we
behind.
just run with that for now.
Well, Josh, there's only
Yeah.
one word for that, and that's unacceptable.
It's true.
Could we
True.
grab? Can I get a little volume in my headphones?
1, 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me try some of the new sounds we're concepting. I lost a couple sounds. Had to remake them with this very here mouth.
I
'cause
say we
that's-
just run with that.
Yeah, we can just use that. I mean, if you want to add, I don't know.
Dude, did this like log me out of YouTube
So is
forever?
that 5 days worth?
Yes, technically.
Okay. Then let's make my own.
Yeah. You add 10, 15%, we should be good.
Derek,
You want
what
to get
up?
me the other number, then we should be good. Okay, so we'll use that as a base point. We'll go from there.
Comments, here we go.
That'll help there.
There I am. All right. Shook his Young Ben 2.0. Oof. Hard words. Coming out of Ransom, one of our Greatest fans, greatest friends.
Biggest supporter. One of the biggest. We're going to give some shit away today.
We're giving some shit
We
away,
do.
boys. You got a can of Diet Polar Orange right here with your
Yeah.
name on it. If you're in the Bucks for the
I
boys.
made a skateboard. I don't know if is it a giveaway, Josh? What are we doing
Josh,
with the
what's going
skateboard?
on the skateboard?
Yeah, that's what we'll give away.
All right, we're giving away a skateboard.
Perfect.
Handmade by yours truly.
Matt Wood's going to take his place next week. Matt Wood, you can have my place for the next month.
That's right. This is your last for a
Yeah.
month.
Last for a month.
Yeah, that's the right password, I hope.
I need someone to fill in. Matt would be a guy that comes up with some notes and some news stories, dude.
I mean, last time he was here, he farted and cleared the whole room. So
Did
I'm
he
still,
really?
it's like
Clean her out?
PTSD. It's like PTSD. He really brought the heat.
My kids were farting at the dinner table yesterday, and my wife got mad.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, what do we do? I'm like, you get up and you say you got a call from your lawyer and you're walking in the other room and fart. So that's what they do now. It's just awesome. Tell me I can say I got a call from my lawyer, call from my broker.
That's perfect.
Then I don't have a phone. I'm like, you just take your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
banana
Everybody
I'm
phone.
gonna
knows.
take this.
What am I
My lawyer.
doing? What am I looking for?
The B4B numbers.
Okay. All right. I have that.
Yeah, but we don't have people.
Okay. I just got separate.
I figured it out.
There we go.
I love that.
So we're still with that.
Is that this week's?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
You know the song "Ring, Ring, Ring, Banana Phone."
Yep. Then I
I wonder
gotta
what that's all about.
Wasn't it supposed to make people go crazy?
I don't know. It's caught in my mind. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but and that, and then that, and then we've got that. All right, we are good to go.
I promised I'd send Zach D a file.
File of.
Our logo for something.
Yep.
So I'm going to send him that right now.
Nice. Send that over, and then we'll get this baby started.
Yeah.
Tell them that shit is copyright.
Let's see. I'll finish jotting down a few of the notes I have here.
Some notes going on.
A lot of notes. The best notes.
Got a real busy signal chat going on right now.
A signal chat.
Yeah, it's the boys over here.
What are we talking? We talking autocross?
It is June. But if I'm looking, no. I know Igor's usually in the chat. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I can't even read this on the podcast what this guy's saying, so I'm gonna pull off.
Yeah.
I'm going to cool down for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that cool off for a little while.
Yeah.
What's Jordan in there? We're gonna Steve Morse big block.
Let that die down a little bit.
Jordan's going NC. Wow, that's fucking
NC is where it's at.
Jordan's making a lot of changes.
That's
in his
tough for the
life.
boys over here.
NC is big time. I'm into that.
NB gang over here. What happened? What happened, buddy? I thought you were with the crew.
What's is an NA the first?
The pop-uppies, yeah.
NA's the first.
There's MB. I never even heard about an NC. I never seen anybody race one of those.
NC's for rich people stuff.
Yeah, that's so far down the line. Doing an NC with an SR? It's a lot of letters.
It's crazy how much importance we give these dumb little letters.
It is, dude.
It's wild.
You got to learn, though. You got to learn them all.
I think, Jordan, you do. You need one. NB Daily, NC, Mean Machine.
Yeah, it's nothing like having two cars in the shop at once. You'll get it, buddy.
Hey, I'm there. I feel your pain.
Tough times out there, dude.
It's definitely rough times out there. Okay, actually, let me do this. You send that file over, Josh?
Yep.
Wyatt Jordan in the room.
On
Back
the
at
way.
it. You love to see it.
Let's do that. Let's do that. And
NARB. It's greater than an SR Turbo. Everybody knows.
Greater than an SR Turbo?
That's what we're hearing in the room, buddy.
None of this means anything.
Not to many.
Just
But to the summit means something too. It's big stuff.
a bunch of dudes fighting over 4 cylinders.
Big stuff, big stuff.
All right.
Let's
so
see, you
he
ready to
should
go?
have that. I think so. Hit those buttons so I don't forget.
Get your backup running.
Backups running. Backups backuping. Doing the backup.
Perfect.
We're backed up.
I got my notes pulled up, which I don't have any, so that's great. And then
Get this going, baby.
get these bits of news.
Pop those open. I think we're good there. Here we go. Whoa.
Skate Deck is the new intern.
That's it.
It's bringing it.
It's an aggressive vibrate going on there.
It is.
Don't want to miss stuff. Don't want to miss the war that's supposed to go on with my family here.
Think
Was there a shot across the bow sent on your behalf?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
Phil can. Skate Deck works harder than Shook.
there you go. Not hard. Skate Deck was a fun one to make today.
Yeah, the Skate Deck came out sick.
It was a fun
We
one
can
to make
talk about
today.
that in the B for B section.
Yeah. Some hard earned time went into that.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Okay, it took 3 minutes.
Hey. It's
I mean,
3 marvelous minutes.
It
it took a while to shoot it.
It probably took you longer to shoot that photo than it did for me to wrap that skateboard.
To make the click was quick, but to get into that spot to shoot that photo,
How many photos did you take before that one, though, to get to that one?
that particular one, I don't know.
Because you posted that one almost immediately.
That was a heavy post.
Yeah.
Did you does the truck go right on where the car is?
That was
No.
Sick.
that was towards the end of the day.
Mm.
Yeah, that was close to the end of the day. A lot of steps before that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm trying to see where the holes are. I think actually it would tuck like right under where the trucks go.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
I seen a deck the other day of I forget some pro's name. It was a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
And once you grind the center of it, it grinds it off, but unveils the like eaten portion of the Snickers bar.
What would they think?
It was super cool.
Yeah.
It was super cool.
What haven't they thought of?
Jordan in the room. Anyone else giving up cleaning cars because of this pollen? Yeah, but pollen's about to be dead. I think tomorrow it's going to rain.
It's supposed to
It's
rain.
all washed out. Get that pine pollen out, dude. It's been 2
Are
weeks.
we supposed to get
just-
enough rain
Hell.
to really hammer it out?
I think it's supposed to rain all day.
Oh, I love it.
Big
Oh.
LX day.
Pollen's gonna burn off.
Can burn right off, boys.
Burn off.
Oh, actually, I get a little rain tonight, too. Oh, man, it's going to rain all day. That's perfect. Really wash all this away.
Yeah.
That's
Only
good.
time I'm really looking for rain.
Wash it away. It's crazy when you see like a river of just green sludge
Just yellow.
going
Dude,
down the street.
Crazy. I might turn this ringer down. This is getting crazy over here.
Things are really getting fiery.
Yeah.
Dare I say, the European relations are stressed.
I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I think somebody's hammered in this chat. I'll let the viewers guess who.
Someone minorly inebriated.
I don't think there's any minor at all. I think it's tradition over there.
Yep. Celebration even.
Yeah, it's something, buddy. All right.
It's a Festivus.
Yeah.
A Festivus for the rest of us.
I think
ZSP 192, can we get some Revival logo transfer stickers for sale? Left a spot to rep one and match some others I have on the car.
transfer stickers,
Yeah.
like
like,
an
Decals?
actual vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some decals?
Yeah, vinyl cut.
We good decals.
We know just the guy.
Could make something like that happen.
Yep.
Be pretty easy.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think we're good, right?
I believe that we are.
I think we're good. You want to man
Yeah, I can jump over there.
the 3, 2, 1?
We're going to do the NB and the old X5 paint. Love that. Go grab that X5. It's for sale. Buy your reference.
There you go. Tow vehicle.
Yeah.
Perfect
nice
tow
tow
vehicle.
vehicle.
All right. Pre-party's up for a moment, and we'll go 3, 2, 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Hu
Yo.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
We have Mr. Deck in the intern chair today. Mr. Deck, how you doing?
Inspect the deck.
Good. We'll move along. On this week's episode, we are going to cover some automotive news and events. And then we are going to decipher some good, budget-friendly first cars for a new driver.
A newly minted.
Newly crested from the overlords with a plastic piece of paper to, get out there in the streets.
Ability to drive his own property on the streets he pays for.
Yep. The real, you get a real sense of freedom, and then that goes away quickly when you realize what you've paid. Whatever. Okay.
Nope.
Stars and Stripes.
Just a horn to get it
Just
going.
the horn. Yep. So we're going to cover that. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to drink some drinks. We'll do some callbacks, all that good stuff. But before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by you, everybody out there who supports the B for B. What is the B for B, you ask? We will tell you a little bit more about that later on. But it stands for Bucks for the Boys, and we're going to give away that skateboard that's sitting in that chair directly across from me.
Ooh,
tonight.
she's a beaut.
It's a good one. I'm going to have a hard time letting go of that one.
Throw the headphones on that baby.
If you want to support us, you can go to our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can sign up for the B for B. And you would, if you had already, you would have automatically been entered to win such a treat, skate deck, from us by contributing. We're just trying to put
It's absolutely so slick.
the skateboard is so
There we go.
so slick.
You got the headphones on that baby.
This is why you should tune into YouTube just to see this and witness this. The debacle, we get into every week. So, as I said, B for B, revivemotoring.com. If you want to support that, the show is brought
Some real creative marketing
to
in the
you
room.
by you, and we appreciate you. You can also hit our website. Actually, there's really nothing on there right now. Some stickers. I'm saving the rest of the donut shirts for this week's donut meet, which is coming up on Sunday. Hopefully, we can sell out of that and whatever remaining stock we do
We got any
have.
more Cream Boys?
We do, yeah. Cream Boys are low. Cream Boys are low.
Cream Boys were a big hit.
We got any Schmeeds?
Ooh,
Some of the Schmeeds.
I think we do.
Schmediocre.
Matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, creme,
Uh-huh.
1 medium,
Oh.
no large, no XL, 2 XL, 1 3. Actually, no 3XL. That's already gone. And did I say 3 small?
Yeah, so we got 4 shirts to sell this weekend.
We have a handful of black. Black.
Nick Polsar in the room.
We're
Good
well.
to see you.
We're well stocked on the.
You know what?
Yep.
I think this is telling us something. The tides are churning on the color of shirts being produced.
It's not just goth.
I'm glad
It's
to
not
be
just black shirts.
the lead of this
Yep.
generation.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm wearing a black shirt. Actually, it's a gift from Josh. First year we were doing the podcast.
Yeah.
He gifted me this beautiful shirt. I still have it. I
You
think
do?
it would be nice to wear it. But yeah, I think the tides are turning. Times are changing.
Yeah. The times, they are changing.
I think we can kind of safely start to stray from.
You sure? Light on. All right. No. Is it?
You one of those old guys with the light on?
I could have sworn, Mike, is the light on right now?
It might be broken.
Corey's phone
Oh,
light
boy.
may be on. What do you mean it's broken? Corey's examining his phone. He's taking the cover off.
Have you dropped it recently?
Oh yeah.
My wife
Okay.
dropped her iPhone the other day. No case. Blew the back out.
God.
Not the back I was hoping to blow out in that relationship.
Oh yeah. My
Smoked it?
My flash is smoked. Oh, you know what this is?
What's up?
This is cleaning solution
What do you mean?
from work.
The solvent one?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It went onto it?
Yeah. I spilled some the other day.
Oh,
Did it-
no.
What did it do to the light?
It still works.
Works fine, bud.
I'll
What
show
it
you.
just frost it?
Yeah. It's a frosted glass. Like
Now
now.
it's a it's
Yeah,
a
it's
little
like an
softer.
etch that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, buddy, that's nice. Little
you might be onto
frosted
something.
glass. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about that.
Send that to Google. Yeah,
Tell him.
Yeah, I'll report it.
look what I did.
Yeah,
I'm
bug
surprised it's
report.
all that happened because the phone got soaked in it. So
How?
I was being clumsy.
Hey,
Being clumsy. I was navigating open bottle cleaning solution that was on the ground, and I said that shouldn't be there. I shouldn't do that, and then immediately turned around and knocked it over.
just feel golden
Yeah.
Isn't that the worst when you
through the
know
uprights. You know it's coming.
It's coming, and you do it somehow
It
anyway?
always happens, dude.
Yeah.
You always have that gut feeling that you don't follow, and then you realize, oh, I'm a psychic.
Yeah.
This is me all the time.
I've done this so many times.
Yeah. Well,
That's crazy. You know what? That's not bad because I really thought the damage was going to be a lot worse. I thought overall.
what wrong one?
Yeah.
There goes that.
Tim
thing.
Connor's got it right. Better light diffusion.
Yeah. Hey,
This is for soft light. This is like the ring light.
Oh man,
I like that, dude.
People pay a lot of money for soft light.
That's a big
it's
mod.
true. It's true.
Big
Jordan
mods.
in the chat. I dropped my entire phone into a 5-gallon bucket of used oil.
Amazing. There's 0 damage. I went into the bedroom. Weird.
Oh man.
Bad place to keep oil.
Anyway, that's the story of how I ruined my phone.
We can queue up these
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
As was already alluded to, this very Sunday, we have a donut meet. It's on 69. And it is, what did we start? 8?
9.
9? Jeez, thank God. 9 to 11 over here at Revival Motoring Headquarters.
11:30?
We're going to get, till whenever, honestly,
right.
at that point. We're going to get the donuts. Please bring some donuts. I think we're going to get the weather. I think we're catching the weather, boys.
Weather's looking good. Weather's looking
Hopefully
great.
it's not the coldest day of the month like it was the last couple.
I printed a new sign for everyone. So
Sign looks right. We've
Sign
seen a
looks great.
preview of the sign. Looking excellent.
printed a new sign. So some lucky attendee will leave with that,
Wow.
as we've been doing for the past. This will be the third one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Love to see it.
So the goal is to kind of give one away for every event, and I feel like we're on a path.
We're on a
They're
good
nice.
pace. We're on a good
They're
pace.
Yeah, we're on a good path right now. So hopefully
Yeah.
it stays that way.
Who got the last one?
We gave it to Jordan.
Jordan.
We gave it to Jordan.
Oh,
Jordan.
Jordan.
Why- yeah, because he was already
He
here.
was here before anybody, even us.
We gave it to Jordan. The first one went to Nick.
Nick Pizarre.
Yeah.
Jordan won it because he showed up to the donut meet first and also left first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Left before it started. I mean, that's how you need to give them out. Yeah, and then please bring donuts because I am DJing the night before. Saturday at the old Red Door in Providence. If you're looking for something to do the night before, if you want to be as beat up as I am at those meets, it's a nice way to spend the evening. And then, yeah, there's actually a nice little car weekend because Friday night, I believe, is Lock City Street Series Round 2,
Round 2.
where obviously Nice Style will reign supreme and take home the gold.
Is he getting back out there? Jordan, you get back out there for sure?
Yeah, what's going on? For real, for real?
If you are, I might have some stuff you'd take up there
It's
this
a
time
little
for
Friday night event. I don't know if I can actually make it, but I'm going to try my damnedest.
What do I have going on Friday night? I have something. What's going on?
Yeah, what's happening?
I swear, there's like a conspiracy against me this car season.
sure. To avoid or to.
It's every single thing, like car thing. I've got something.
Well, at least it's not the UFC, like me. Every
That's
time
true.
it's a UFC
That's true.
fight, I got a DJ.
That's true.
There's a CNC Saturday with John Stairs.
Oh, yeah. Middleborough Cars and Coffee.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Did John post about it?
He did. Yeah. He
The
did.
hell?
Really cool graphic for it as well.
Really? Is it John's event?
John and another local dude from Middleborough.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Middleborough thing, so it's different from his Widowmaker
Yep.
event, which is cool. I mean, you do these little pop-up things; they're the best because you just like
Love a little pop.
blast
In and out.
Where
yeah.
they doing it?
Middleborough.
Fancy spot? Yeah, well, the town, the
But-
whole town?
Yeah.
whole town,
They're just where
whole
go
town's
to
getting
Middleborough.
involved.
whole town's how.
I think there's-
Any state too. Any Middleborough you can find.
Just show up. Main Street, Middleborough. Just
This
show
is
up.
like when
Park.
every John in the country flies to Vegas and they have the John event,
Yeah,
or
dude.
whatever it is. Let's see, John Stairs.
Every John, every Middleborough,
I
every Main
don't
Street.
see it anymore.
He took it down.
Yeah, it's gone forever.
Well,
gone forever.
Hit
Oh,
up
well.
John Stairs.
Yeah, you got
or
a lot of
Topics
stuff to
Under the
do. Come on
Stairs.
out to the Lock City. Go to Middleborough, any Middleborough you want.
Yep.
Come to the Red Door. That's the one in Providence.
Just past Springfield.
Pop over to us Saturday and go over to Tallulah's, get some tacos on the way out of here.
Pop in for some tacos.
Yeah.
Who else can we support?
And you can go to Mike's Calzones, get some
Honeybird.
shawarma.
True. Honeybird. If you have an
Honeybird,
air,
you got to walk
if
there.
you have an air cooled Beetle, you can pop onto the back left house boys.
Yep. Is Lift House doing anything? Have you seen any of those guys?
I haven't. I
Same.
haven't seen any of them.
Same.
Other than when Blake texts us
Yeah.
to make fun of other stuff.
Local things.
Yeah.
Well, this weekend I went to not even this weekend. This week I went to a little local meet, the old Cream Car Meet by our man Turtle
Cream.
in Warwick. Cars rule everything around me. Very interesting. Tell you what, the younger generation of folks are out there, and it's something.
Are they different?
I was going to say, well, how they
I saw
handle it.
D-Fun. I saw Jose. I saw some of the boys out there. It was nice to see them.
Yep.
But I think we all agreed these new guys are really into stuff.
It's different.
Different out there.
It's different, you know?
It's,
I mean-
it certainly affirms the want for us to do very early car meets.
Okay.
What time does this take place?
After work, like 5 to 8.
It's too late for me.
And I was there, like, I went there after dinner. So, my dinner's late. So I was there from like 6:30 to 8. But it's cool to see. Cool to see what the youth are working on.
Yep. The Utes.
Lots of raps.
Yep. Verbal tunes.
I don't know. They weren't really running. They were just parked. I don't know. It's nice to pop out to something. I love Turtle, so it was cool to see.
Yeah. Great guy, that guy.
They also do affirm as well. Yes, Phil.
What, raps?
They affirm, I assume, everything.
Just, yeah. Just
I'm
in
a live
general.
stream guy. I'm I'm the next step up. Just getting harassed by live stream every day.
Is Livestream
Yeah.
harassing you?
Nah, I was
Are they
popping
trying to get
in
more
there.
money?
I was just popping in there looking for ways to pay a little earlier, trying to sneak my money through. So
They don't want that to happen.
no, they definitely
Yeah, they
do.
want to collect that percentage.
So that was that was cool. I don't know. I don't usually go to rando spots. It was nice to see. Charles
Good
been
to
running
get
this
out
thing
there.
forever. It's like the place he used to work at's parking lot. I was like,
Yeah.
so it's
Works
just,
out good.
yeah, I don't know. Happens, dude. It happens. He asked how ours is going. I said it's going pretty good.
Definitely is. Quite pleased with it.
Yeah, very excited. Excited for this weekend for sure. You guys got anything or what?
Oh, boy, do I ever.
Yeah,
you
there's
got?
a handful.
So last weekend, while
Yes,
we're
sir.
on the topic of weekend events, me and the boys, me, Phil, Jake, and Corey.
Yep.
Not me. Another Corey.
Other Corey.
Corey squared.
2 Corys.
Corey squared.
There were
Team
2
Corey.
trucks at the other meet, actually.
Team
That was
Corey.
a lot of them.
This is actually the Corey who took photos of the Supra on Mount Washington that we ended up using in the magazine.
Come on. Come on.
So,
What a Corey.
great guy, that guy. We blasted up to New England Dragway for the NHRA event
Love that.
on Saturday. So we met up from Phil's house. We took off. We went up from there. We took the Tesla. Everyone's really excited to take the Tesla.
Love it.
We get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what a day. I mean, it was an hour and 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit longer because I missed the exit. But hey,
How's the level of testosterone out there?
it's not. It's like pretty like low key.
That's crazy.
It's pretty low key. I
like
mean,
that a little.
yeah, it's pretty low key. It's a really good time.
Not a
There's
lot
no
of
like
roar.
no, not
Like
a
a
lot.
DMX concert or something?
No, not a lot like that at all.
Wow.
Everyone's like super into it. Everyone's like super friendly. It's the most expensive place in the world to get food.
Do they allow you to bring anything in?
I don't know.
I think New Hampshire, you can bring whatever you want anywhere you want.
I don't think anyone was stopping anyone from doing anything.
No,
Yeah.
just tell them fuck you.
Yeah. But yeah, it was such a great time.
I went to
mean,
NASCAR. You could just pull whatever you want in there.
as long as it was in a clear bag.
Yeah, dude.
As long as it was in a clear bag, you can do whatever you want. I mean, there was the Top Fuel Dragsters, which is just
That's
Yeah, it's great.
mind blowing to see. Yeah.
your brain can't compute how fast they're moving.
Yeah, dude.
The funny cars, Pro Stock, Pro Mod. I mean, the Pro Mod cars are sick because it's essentially like a fiberglass giant body version of vaguely resembling like a street car.
I love that.
And then the whole thing just flips up. It's like a clamshell type situation. I mean, they're so cool to see. Also, like the level of detail in these things is unbelievable. You can walk around the pits wherever you want to go. You walk around. Obviously, you can't walk into like their work area. It's roped off. But I mean, from me to you is like where the car is. So you can get as close as you want and check these things out. They fire them up in the pits where you're standing from me to you
I love that.
away. And when they switch over to like the nitro,
Yep.
dude, your eyes, it's like who's cutting onions? You can't
Come on,
breathe.
baby.
It might as well be like tear gas. It is just you gotta like run away from it. You're just like trying to find fresh air. You're like fighting. You're like,
Right.
but it's so good. It's so much fun. They're so loud. It's crazy how loud they are.
Is there like people grilling in the parking lot and shit? What do we got going on as far as
Nitro burgers.
Man.
Yeah.
events,
So
little
like
nitro
there's
burgers.
full camp sessions going on because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's people who get there at some point, whatever, on Friday, and they're in their campers,
Just locked in.
tabled up. They got Blackstones, they got smokers going, they got all kinds of stuff going.
Okay.
I don't know that I'd want to spend a whole weekend there. I think,
You think
the
your
pop
time
in-
was enough time?
I think the pop in and pop out was enough. I think it was enough for everyone there. Such a good time though. We went last year to like it was like the Jet Cars Under the Stars or like Night of Fire or whatever they called it last year. They're both really cool. Go to one of them, but the NHRA like actual like
The boys
as
come
a
to play.
sport,
Yeah.
as like a sport of drag racing.
There's some
is
competitiveness
really cool.
going on over there.
Oh yeah, it's
What kind of quarter mile times these boys putting down?
3.7 at 330 miles an hour.
Dude.
Come on.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
We were sitting on the far side of the track, so at the end, at the quarter. But you can obviously see where they launch from or leave from, and you hear it, and then it like hits you. It like still punches you like in the chest
that's
from a quarter mile away,
that's wild.
You got the boys in the chat saying they make up to 15,000 horsepower now.
depending on what it is. Yeah,
That's a lot of horsepower.
yeah,
boys.
depending on what it is.
I mean, it's so impressive. Not only making that, but like, okay, we made that power. Now we have to harness that power.
Track temp
We
was
gotta put a man on it.
127
Yeah.
degrees. So track temp was 127 degrees. People were walking quite funny on the track, so it was real sticky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's real sticky. But
Feel
apparently,
Like baby D's.
there's a fine line.
Those people leaving
I didn't
Crocs.
know this. Makes sense. There's a fine line between sticky
And too sticky?
slimy.
Mm.
Slimy, slippery. Yeah, there's like a fine like temperature degree
Right, you
where
want
it's
it-
good.
you want
Too
that
cold,
tack.
obviously you don't want it. Too hot, it's slimy.
Interesting.
But man, I mean,
Track temps way up.
great time. I mean, to go hang out. I mean, I had some super expensive like amusement park food, and during like the little break we had, we went and sat in the Tesla. We watched Mike Burrow's video, cooled off a little bit. It was the best. Went back for more. Made some friends with some older people who were talking about some wild stuff. Pretty sure it was a swap-a-roo situation going on.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
Trade up?
With,
A little trade in, trade up.
Love
they were
that.
swapping some engine components or just
Sounds like they were
Just
whole
whole bodies.
trading
body.
faces, buddy.
Yeah, and then we went to go drive home, and everyone knew, hey, I'm gonna have to stop and charge on the way home
Mm-hmm.
because like the range is just it's too far for there and back in my car. And I'm like, perfect. We find this place in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Tesla chargers, perfect. Ton of places to eat
Beautiful
around. You name
Seabrook.
it, it was all around there. Pull up to the charger, plug it in. We walk to this Mexican food place. We're eating. We're not eating yet. We order our drinks. I look at my phone. I'll actually tell you what it said on my phone, which was wildly concerning.
Mm-hmm.
It said, if I can scroll through all this nonsense, give me 1 second. It said 11 hours and 10 minutes remaining to charge limit. I'm only charging to 80%.
It's about the same amount of time it take you to walk home from there.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's a problem. Okay. All right. Maybe it just hasn't really figured itself out yet. Whatever. So we're drinking, whatever. The food comes. I look again. 17 hours remaining to charge limit. So
You might have been charging the grid.
I'm charging at 1 kilowatt per hour, which is 4 miles per hour. I charge faster at home on a 110 plug.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So then meal's over, about to pay. I look. 24 hours remaining to charge limit. I'm like,
Oh boy.
all right. At this point, we had 66 miles of range. Phil lives 90 something miles away. So the range anxiety is like really starting to like.
This
I'm
is
like,
the first
oh
time.
no.
Yeah.
The walls are closing in on you.
I'm like, oh no. And I'm looking. I'm like, man, like what the fuck? How would this ever? How would this happen? Whatever. I can't figure it out. We get back in the car. We get on the highway. I'm like, cool. I find another charger in like Woburn, Mass, which is not the direction I wanted to go in. It's like the opposite direction of Phil's house, but I had to go through the city of Boston, which is just the toots. So like, didn't want to do that. But whatever, it is what it is. It's 40 miles away. I get 66 miles of range. Let's make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
We hit dead stop traffic, like people in park on the highway.
Perfect.
Dude, ambulances, fire
Helicopters
trucks.
landing or what?
No, not like the
Short
Vermont one. Not
choppers.
the Vermont
Okay.
one. I'm like, now at this point, I'm like, it's really starting to like creep in. Like the range anxiety is starting to creep
Yeah, I
in.
can see like Vietnam flashback. Like you're looking around, you hear helicopters
yeah,
landing.
like we're not moving.
Yeah, we're dead.
But I get the AC going, and I'm like, now I'm starting to think. And now, mind you, the mileage isn't dropping.
Those
at
things
all.
are good in traffic. Though.
That's but my beef with like the charging network of Tesla is when you type it into your like little iPad on the screen, right?
Yep.
I don't think it gives you every charger that there is. I think it like filters to what isn't being used or whatever right now, because I ended the trip and then put in back to Phil's
Trying
address
to throw you off
again,
the scent.
and it was like, oh, there's a charger 7 miles from you. And I'm like, oh, thank fuck. So we go there in Lawrence, Mass. Beautiful fucking charger. Dude, I plug it in. This is like how everything should work. I plug it in, 5 minutes to finish your trip. So 5 minutes for me to get to Phil's house and drive home. And then it was 25 minutes to hit the charge limit. So I'm like,
Come on.
this makes total sense. This is all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's what you
Immediately I
wanted
felt
during
better.
the Mexican restaurant.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
But Seabrook said no.
Seabrook fucked me.
Was it an actual Tesla charger that
Yes,
you were at
yes,
both
yes,
times?
yep.
Yeah.
Both
Interesting.
times.
And there was no explanation.
Nothing.
How many other people were there? Anybody else there?
So when I pulled up, there was 8 chargers, four were being used.
Do you think about moving to another charger?
At that point, I felt like I already wasted too much time
You were locked in.
because I was in the restaurant.
Right.
I'd already found another place to go. Let's just go. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed crazy. But the range anxiety really started to creep in.
Yep.
So anyway, me and the boys, we sat down. We had some Starbucks.
You get that Honda gas generator in the back just in case.
Yeah.
Just
Don't worry,
pop
guys.
it on.
I'm ready for this.
Because now I'm like,
That's what's in the front. You
this-
never open your front
this
unless it's
sucks.
that.
Yeah, this sucks. This is dumb. Whatever. But then immediately as I plugged it into the one in Lawrence, and it was like 5 minutes remaining.
You're
to
like,
the
I'm
trip,
back, baby.
I was like, this makes total sense. I'm in.
Here we are.
Right. It, had the other one worked, it'd been completely
Well,
fine.
it just like make like, hey, we got.
What do you think your passengers were thinking? Here goes Corey on some fucking adventure. We're all fucked now.
No one gave a shit.
I love that so much.
Literally, no one gave a shit.
Everybody's just all
I
pumped up from the
cared.
nitro fuel.
I cared 100 times more than anyone else in that car.
Everybody else was regretting
yeah.
Megan.
And we'll find a place, charge
No
you
one
up.
gave a shit. It was the
And-
least eventful thing we've ever done as a group.
Yeah, I got Uber.
Yeah. I mean, no one cared. I
Yeah.
cared.
Yeah.
But other than that, great trip, great round trip in the Tesla. Everyone was happy. I was demoing the FSD for the boys. It's definitely wildly dangerous. Let's just be clear here.
There's my level of danger.
Yeah, it's sometimes it can't make up its mind, so it just bounces back and forth.
Yeah,
it's like
love that.
Sounds like most drivers out there.
yeah, it's just
to be
like I don't
honest.
know.
Fits
I don't
right
know.
in.
Hit some of the quick Macarena.
Yeah. And on top of that, the car texting integration. I think I bitched about it when I first got the car.
The car texting integration?
Yeah. You know, like Android Auto, you can just like text Chuck
I only get
and it just
mad at it 60% of the time Android Auto.
Yeah, Jake B. He's got hands for anyone with a Cybertruck. Yeah, yeah. It's we saw. There was one of those at the charger that when we pulled up.
That's probably
And
why I was,
Seabrook.
That
that's
makes
probably why I
sense.
fucked you up.
Makes sense.
They're probably taking all the power.
Yeah.
He was there, not when we got back.
Yeah, but
But-
he took all the power and left.
Yep.
It's not how power works.
I don't know, bud. I don't know.
The car texting integration is just fucking. It is just awful.
Is it trash?
It's just awful. It forces you back onto your phone.
That's what Android does to me sometimes. I'm like, you can't figure. I'm trying to text this person who's in my top 5 people.
Yeah.
And you can't
Who
figure
I
out what I'm
text
saying?
all the time.
Right.
However, I will say the Spotify app on the iPad
Yeah.
thing is so superior compared to like whatever you're going to get in the Android Auto Apple CarPlay.
Tell me how.
That is just because it's just the entire app. It's not like an abridged version.
It's the whole thing.
It's the whole thing. So it's just forcing me into. I know what they're doing.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you have to pay $10 in order to keep it.
Yeah. Well, locking
They
you
make
in.
it so good
Yep.
that you're like,
Throw the
well,
auto drive for a hundo, throw a 10 on there. What's next?
Hold on. So
they fucked me with the auto drive too.
Mhm.
So originally in the lease agreement, it did not come with full self driving. That was not a 30-day trial of full self driving was not included in the lease agreement.
Not for you.
The 1 month of premium connectivity was, but
Yep.
not full self driving. So I gave it a little bit, and I was like, you know, I want to give this a shot. Let me throw it on there. $100 1 month. What's the big deal?
Yep.
2 days later,
Yep.
I get a software update. Next morning, I get in the car. Hey, free 30 days of full self driving.
Hey, they took care of you. After you took care of them.
Do I get my money back?
You give and you get.
Do I get my money back?
The love you take is equals to the love you make.
Awful. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool, but like, I also don't like the way it takes you. Like,
The level, the absolute love I have for full self-driving on that thing.
I just don't like.
I mean, I don't have to live with it at all. But man, every time I've used it, I've been like, whoa.
For
This
example,
is
like,
a future.
if I were to say I get my car, because it works as though, obviously, you know, I'm in my driveway, I get my car, it already knows I'm going to work.
Yeah.
It just will back out of my driveway and drive me to work. So I let it do it. But like, it drives the weirdest way.
Listen, that's how the robots want it to.
drives
No,
like a
but-
computer.
It's like adding like a mile and change onto my journey.
Yeah, so some business
But
out
is
of the
it-
way probably paid Tesla to drive by.
But like, why?
Right. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's 100% what's going to happen.
The crazy thing is like it knows where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
It also knows which way I take every single day.
At some point,
give a shit about which way you
at
take.
some point, 1,000%, somebody somewhere, maybe alien for me, years from now, will be in this vehicle, driving, and you're going to hear this commercial, and the place is going to be right on the side of you.
Oh,
It's gonna
I
happen.
bet that already
It's
happened.
Literally
going to
already
happen.
happens.
Does it really?
It literally already happens.
Are you
Yeah.
sure you don't want to go to AutoZone, Corey?
Yeah. It already happens.
You know what you need? A large venti cappuccino latte.
Blink your
from-
eyes if you'd like to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, it's just it's crazy. I mean, the car's been great. A
Or it'll-
bunch of people reached out after I actually received it and were like, "Hey, like, keep up on the updates because I want to like live vicariously through your journey."
Yep.
So my journey has been eventful, but lots of fun, but also pretty uneventful because
Stern but
it's just
fair.
a car. But it's great. Like huge trunk.
Best trunk.
Yeah, I threw a
biggest
ton
trunk.
of shit in the.
It is just a car in the fact that it has wheels and drives on the road, but it's just coming from where we are. It's a spaceship.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
It's
computer
just
simulation.
a huge change.
My
of
thing is like Tesla's a software company. This is what
Yeah.
they are.
Mm-hmm.
Make the software better. Make it better.
I mean, that's why we're going to see the car wars.
But I can't even
Continue.
imagine, like, if you got into my car and tried to use the auto drive on that thing,
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, I'm going to die. This is so bad.
I don't know that this is better.
It's definitely better.
It's like for example, going to Phil's house, there's a new section of the road, and it just split the lane.
Yeah.
It was just not slowing
Dude, the
down.
grass is always greener. Mine would have just hit a fucking barrier.
So I had to just like. Also, you have to fight the steering wheel out of full self driving. You gotta like.
No, daddy's in
That's
charge.
a bit of a problem. That I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to like Sony apparently is coming out with a car next year or something. So once
Wait,
there's
Sony?
Sony is
Like
yeah.
this competition stereo?
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
in.
So that's what I mean. Competition
Is it an
going to
Explode?
breed. No, I don't forget what it's called. They debuted it at CES or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The one good thing was when to go change lanes, and there was like a woman in the blind spot, and I couldn't see her, and like it just physically would not let me change lanes.
It's like, don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it just like would not, and I couldn't figure out. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then finally, I could see the nose of her car.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
trying to hit this lady.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking run this woman off the road.
Trying to claim that motherfucking insurance.
Yeah.
That's how you know if you're going to cut someone off on the highway, you cut off the Tesla.
Oh yeah,
It's going to let you go.
Right.
I'm just gonna make it happen. Depends. There's like the chill, normal, and assertive self-driving.
It's called assertive.
And I put it in assertive, and I'm like, no, this is rude. This is like a Boston driver programmed this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's rude.
You're in the hard shoulder.
I'm just apologizing to everyone. I'm like, my bad. So mine's in the chill because that's more of my driving style in general.
Yeah.
You're a pretty chill dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Pretty chill dude.
Does it have Hulk mode just in case?
No.
Gets angry.
Get the fucking rage
No.
out.
Been great though. Been great. Definitely go to New England Dragway. Go to their website. There's endless events.
Ample events. Test and tunes. Fucking not spectator drag.
I'd
but,
love to go to a run with your brung type situation.
We have to do that. Like I keep saying, we have to do that.
I want to go purely because like these guys would just need to make a pass because they maybe had a buy round, right? But they physically need to get up there, break the beam, and cross the quarter mile.
Yep.
They would launch for their 60 foot. Right. So they just hit
And
their
then
60
shut it
foot.
down, yeah.
Shut it down. What do you think they crossed the finish line at?
Still, like I'm sure 8 seconds or something.
8
absurd.
seconds at like 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous.
I was like, I couldn't in my wildest dreams get
Dude.
any of my vehicles, maybe combined,
Just think
down
of
there that fast.
Just think of the effort it took, like our buddy Kyle in the Mustang,
Yep.
right? He broke sevens. It got into
Yes.
the sevens, right? But like the effort in years it took
to get there.
to get there. Meanwhile, that thing just fucking
Well, it's not
That's
like,
all it
it's
is.
not like these
Makes
guys
it-
aren't putting the time in.
yeah.
right.
This
It's-
guy's got
yeah,
years of like almost dying every
yeah,
night.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
very true.
and the thing is it's $100,000 engine
Yeah.
being rebuilt after every single pass.
Like an
That's-
ant could cross the drag
Dude,
strip. You're
the
upside down.
cylinder heads come off, and you look at like where the valves go, and it's like this. It's like you could put a tennis ball down with the valves. It's obnoxious, and everyone working on it is just the size of Big Ian.
I love that so much.
Everybody working on it is
It's a sport of giants.
Big Ian.
Yeah.
And they're just like cylinder heads, just like off. Like they got like everything is huge. Every guy is enormous working on it. It's the best.
Sounds like a bunch of hunks out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
good.
yeah, American roots. is
Oh,
what
and
it
the
sounds
merch game?
Yeah, crazy.
The merch game. I would say it's second to NASCAR. Nothing can touch NASCAR merch.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can touch NASCAR merch. I mean, I even have some bunch of NASCAR shirts myself, which I should actually.
Let me
wear.
get a taste of the merch. What have we got? Just good team names. We doing T-shirts.
great
We doing
team-
trucker hats.
Great team names,
Yep.
but also a lot of color. And you, dude, flames.
Fire, dude.
God, dude.
Flames.
First
the
of all,
Nitro Mall. There we go.
First of all, it's called the Nitro Mall.
Switch that over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let
Bring
me
it
pop
up.
this over real quick.
Get the
For those
nitro
of you
wall going
listening.
on the screen here.
This is why we are an interactive show these days.
Yeah.
Let me pop this. There we go.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh yeah, come on, Daddy.
Dude, right there. Super
Dude,
grip. Thunder
flames on
Valley
the goddamn
Nationals.
hat.
Oh, my God. The other thing.
Yep.
Who likes Mission tortilla chips?
Who doesn't?
Dude, so Mission sponsors this whole thing. If I give you $1 million, could you guess what the slogan was? No. Too fast, too tasty.
Come on.
And the chips are all the shape of drag cars. It's the best.
Dude, someone's over there just fucking putting all the money into marketing.
Oh my God, dude. This is so good.
Wow. Nitromethane formula for champions, the National Hot Rod Association. You love to see it. These guys,
Look at that all over
Oh
print.
my
look
at
at
that.
that
God.
sublimated tea. It is a nitro car, flames coming out, full photorealistic.
With just space in the sky.
Oh my God. NHRA right across the chest.
That's like a
there's
tan through,
so
too.
Nitro
many-
freak. That's a tan through.
Yeah. And listen, everybody's.
There ain't nothing like the smell of nitro in the morning.
I'll tell you what, there
Like
is
guys wearing
nothing at all.
slippers that are cars.
There is nothing at all. I mean, it
I might
would
have to be.
still burnt in my eyes and in my throat on the drive home.
I might have to be totally outfitted by these guys. if I'm
I
honest.
might. I mean, there's a polo. Where that could work.
Oh, those colors don't run. Little Veterans Day shirt.
John Force's daughter was there.
How's
She was killing it.
Jolie Force?
I don't know what her name is, actually. I think it begins with an A.
Brittany.
Brittany Force. There we go. I was close.
Brittany Force. Ooh, there's
Brittany
a
Force.
vehicle. Love that.
Anyway, their merch is sick. Everyone should go New England Dragway. And tell you what, if you can't go to New England Dragway, go to some other drag strip around you because the NHRA goes to a bunch of different drag strips. It's fucking awesome.
Did you mention that the chips are race car shaped?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the chips are race
Unbelievable.
car shaped. The
First
slogan
saw my
is
pictures, couldn't believe it.
too fast, too tasty.
It's so good. There's
Oh,
so
they got a little collared unit in case you're gonna go to work.
Yep.
Also, I will say those tortilla chips were the saltiest things in the world. They're just trying to force
Trying
you
to sell
go buy-
beers.
Yeah,
Or waters.
go buy beers.
Love that.
A little extra sodium on that bad boy.
Dude, you know how many shirts I saw with the gas mask on it? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I saw that shirt there, I would have bought that.
The
The Hawaiian shirt?
one.
Hawaiian
Yeah,
shirt is insane.
Hey.
that's
Anyway.
a steal.
That's what he did this weekend. It was a ton of fun.
I love that. It sounds like a blast. I got to try to get up there next time.
It was too much fun. literally,
Super funny car.
I don't know if you can have. It's a Supra. Yeah, it's a Supra. The only thing that looks like a Supra is like the first
Yeah, I saw it even on the
foot
the
of it.
T-shirt. It was like, well,
the
that's
first foot of it looks like a Supra. Everything else is just a big long yellow banana.
The stickers that they put on it. Yeah, for the headlights.
Yeah.
My other callback is my car had a recall, the one I just bought, so they had to do something. So they gave me a loaner X540i,
Okay.
the new one,
Yep.
like the whatever the one that just came out is.
Yep.
First off, they all look like X3s. They look weird.
Mhm.
The inside's just a giant big screen thing, which I think is they're doing with everything.
It's like a 30-inch total width.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they got this like where the piano black is on everything else between the vents and stuff. There's like this glassy looking plastic thing with like knobs to move the ventilation in it, kind
Yeah.
of like Tesla E.
Yep.
Had like a light up X5
Similar to
in
the
dash.
X7?
I've never been in that one.
Okay. It's just
Probably.
like the X7.
Yeah, like the little aluminum knobs that come
Yeah.
out. But I mean, whatever. It's an X5. Nobody gives a shit. But the weird thing to me was in the normal mode, comfort mode, and Eco Pro mode, there was no RPM displayed. It was a power gauge showing percentage. So it was speed on the left
Yeah.
in a vertical power gauge, 0 to 100%,
Interesting.
which is just,
This reminds me of the E46 MPG gauge.
yeah.
Totally unnecessary.
It's
No one
just
needed
like,
that.
So, but when you put it in Eco Pro mode, it was like a game.
Yeah.
And it had like a zone you try to get
To
power
try
in.
to stay in.
And when you hit the power, it would sparkle.
Yeah.
So just ride with Mr. Sparkle, dude.
the
I was trying to
minis,
ride with Mr.
the
Sparkle.
minis like that.
Yeah, so it had that, and then when you put it in sport mode, it did show an RPM. I think it had like 370 something horse. I mean, it was actually fairly
Decent,
fast, and
yeah.
it would pipe in the noises when you drive it like that, which was fine. You could hear the turbos like with the windows down and stuff, or
Yeah.
turbo, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I didn't even look up how much this thing was because I knew I'd be upset.
Yeah, with how much it is.
But it was, I don't know, it was fine. I got my car back and it's better. So hey, everybody wins.
Done.
It's more better.
But yeah, I mean, the X5's fine. They don't look great, you know.
Yeah, it's they went with the same sausage, different length.
Yeah, that's
approach.
kind of what everything
Yeah.
is now. Yeah, because a couple people work with, they give you an X3. I'm like, that's an X5, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fine. I figured I'd talk about it.
Oh.
But I found it weird that it was a power percentage gauge. It's supposed to be like, it's got 3 something and 0. That'd be,
I mean, while we're
entertaining.
on the topic of new BMWs,
Mm.
the new M2, I mean, it's got to be the best looking M car out there.
the current gen M2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's almost as good as the 5 Series.
There's an all black M2 I see
Yeah,
on my way to work.
they
every
look
day.
unbelievable.
And I'm just like, I mean, Christ! I told myself never another black car. That'd be it,
Even in the obscure color.
In every color, it looks good.
dude. If I ever in one day got that car, I'd bring it to the dog and be like, listen, whatever the most insane ceramic coat you can put on this thing,
Yeah.
so I could just breathe on it and it dissipates whatever.
I need
on
this
there.
baby to gleam
Yeah,
to the end of
it's
time.
got to be on there.
Just throw another clear coat on it. Yeah.
Just give me
I
another.
think Pazar's right. It looks muscular. It looks like a fucking bulldog.
It's
Yeah.
so beefy.
Yeah.
It is very beefy. Yeah, I haven't seen one in black. I've seen one in like the blue, powdery blue.
A lot of
Yeah.
blue.
and
I think I've seen
not
them.
purple. I've seen it in another color too. Oh, red.
I was gonna say
Ooh.
red.
They look fucking sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is also the best M car you can buy as
Yeah.
well.
It's. I think. Did I say this? I can't remember if I said this. I don't know if I said this on the show. I think I was talking to Raph about it. It's basically the real M3.
Yeah, at this point.
That it's
I
just,
talked about the last time how the M3 weighs like 200 pounds less than
Yeah.
an M5 now. So
yeah, it's crazy.
that's not great. And the M2 still rear wheel drive.
Yep.
I had actually. Yeah, I guess I can do this in here for a callback. So has everybody seen the polished Cybertruck?
I've heard about it a million times.
No.
Somebody fully polished a Cybertruck.
Okay.
And I watched a video of a walk around of it, and all I could think of, and this is going to show my age, is has anyone, I'm sure, besides me, you guys in particular, you ever see the show Chips,
Yeah.
California Highway Patrol?
Yeah, of course.
There was an episode of Chips where there's a.
Did you regularly watch Chips?
I did.
Oh, dude, definitely.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
gosh.
just Paunch
Yeah.
And what the hell, Ponch? I can't remember his other name.
Oh man, they were out there California dreaming.
Dude, he used to
living
come
it
on
up.
after Baywatch. Skip that. I'm just fucking watching the babes, dude. You guys watch two guys running around on motorcycles.
Hey,
There was
you,
plenty of
you
babes.
didn't ask
Yeah.
if we watched both.
Yeah.
Also-
I do,
All right, I get it. You guys watch
my
both.
my stamina was way higher back then.
The babes were maxed out because what's his face was piping every chick down.
Yeah. Wow, shit.
In
It was
ship.
Ponch and fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were out there slanging. They weren't just serving warrants, but
Dude, you see the shorts of those boys?
they were
They were hanging brains.
I saw there's a video of how men wear like hoary shorts now.
Yeah.
And this is fucking man privilege right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Just keep it going.
Ponch and John.
Ponch
yeah,
and
yeah.
John.
Ponch and John.
No one
that's
knows
what
why.
it is.
I mean, Ponch is such an insane name.
Because
Get
they,
a fucking
that's
real
because they
Ponch
couldn't
on
say what
them,
they really
dude.
wanted to say
Yeah.
on TV back then.
Pipes over there.
Pipe Lee. So on Chips, there is an episode where there is a horrific highway car crash.
Yep.
And you go through the episode, whatever they do, the recreation, find out exactly what happened. It was because of a severe reflection on the highway and somebody was blinded. And all I can think about is this fucking Cybertruck is going to cause mayhem on the
Yeah.
streets because it is so polished. If that thing, like the wrong day, it's going to just blind somebody completely.
You're
So
absolutely
that
correct.
was that.
Plus, I brought up the M2.
Yeah.
I might go trade my shit in. I want a Zandvoort blue. That's what that color's called.
Zandvoort.
Zandvoort.
Vort.
Zandvoort.
O-O-R-T.
Zand.
B-L-E-U?
No, blue.
Oh, come on. What are we doing? If you're going to vort,
Blue.
might as well bleh.
They have some
Bleh.
frozen colors, which is a terrible idea. Brooklyn
Terrible.
Gray is very popular. Zandvoort's a $0 color. It's Aspen White or Zandvoort Blue, and Zandvoort Blue is
What's the
sick.
black? Is it jet or is it
Black sapphire.
metallic? Black sapphire.
And then
okay.
there's Toronto Red, which I obviously wouldn't buy because I'm an American.
Yeah.
Can't buy Toronto Red.
Try, man. Yeah.
I need that chapped ass red.
And then you can get 2 color wheels for it if you're moron.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, and they're double staggered. Don't like
So what do you got? 19s and 20s and different widths?
19s and 20s, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And a not very good looking wheel.
Interior is sick though. It's got
Yeah.
that silly 2-color interior, which I'm definitely about. Oh, you can get cognac.
And get that cognac.
Cognac. Oh no, you can get cognac, but then you can get the Murano leather. And it is extra to get that the contrast
Ooh,
leather.
you can get the Shadow Line package. And oh my God, the carbon package adds $10,000 right off the bat.
The what? Excuse me?
Carbon package. Bundles the M carbon roof, carbon fiber interior trim, and front M carbon bucket seats in black.
Vernasca leather is free. Merino leather is extra. It doesn't tell me why I can't get it.
Because it's part of the
Oh, you can only
carbon
get
package.
the carbon bucket seats?
Yep.
Oh, God. Where do you even find the carbon package?
Well, this car just keeps getting cooler.
To 2 packages. Let's see. You have to keep
There's
going.
a package section?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that
we're going to $10,000.
mine started
carbon
at 60. I'm now at 73,750.
Yeah.
750.
Yeah, this is going bad for me as well. I'm
Goes
at
up real quick.
73,100.
Yeah.
I bet you could max one out to be around 80.
Oh, for sure.
I'm
Because there was still a lighting package and then
I
the
threw in
Shadow Line
lighting,
package.
Shadow Line, you could have that.
Yeah. Just pop it on
I'm
in
at
there.
75.
Yeah. You've got yourself a $80,000 BMW coupe. Yeah.
Carman Cam, I did see that
Well-
somebody polished a Super Duty as well. So that's another car to stay away from.
The thing is, there's no coming back from that.
Right. Yeah.
Just
or
off-road it a
it's-
couple times and be right back to not polished.
Or you gotta
You just
Score-
Scotch Brite the
score
whole
it all
thing,
back,
and then I guess
and then start from the beginning.
Corey, at least on this baby's only 1,100.
it's only 4 of my Teslas.
You could lease every color.
I could have gotten 4 Teslas.
Yeah, it's true.
My other callback is I wrote
So
the Cybertruck
muscly.
one. The R32 is registered. I finally took the time to do that, so that was
Nice,
good.
nice. Congratulations.
I will speak about my experience now with the RMV. So, dude, I already went in with a hair across my ass because I had to go to the RMV.
Yeah,
Nobody
low
likes to go to the
expectations
RMV. And I knew, I'm like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but I'm going to go do this. Figured go around lunchtime, in and out, whatever. You know, obviously in and out. I mean, like, all right, I probably am
Great
gonna,
bird.
You want to give
gonna
her the
sit
old
here
in and out.
for 2 hours, and we'll see what happens. So I proceed to bring all my stuff. I have all my papers in order. Everything's fine. I have everything there. You have to go past the first troll at the first
You have to pay the troll toll.
troll toll
Again, this
just to make
boy
sure
soul.
you have all your paperwork before they give you the queue number.
Mhm.
I get my queue number
QAnon?
from, I don't know what they're doing these days, but whatever. I'm just, you know,
Yeah,
I support
they're queuing
whatever.
You up. You're queue now.
So I'm queued, and I'm told by the person, oh, yeah, you should be all set. Just wait for the queue. They'll take care of you. Okay, thank you very much. This is wonderful. So far, so good.
You in the dirty riv? Where are you?
I am in the Dirty Riv.
Love that.
So I wait in the queue.
Mhm.
I don't know, not too bad, 10, 15 minutes, whatever, get called.
Was it like being in the James Bond Q division? Lots of smart guys doing
exactly, just
experiments.
crazy things happening. So they call upon me. They call upon my queue number. I'm like, all right, cool. This is good. Moving and shaking. Gonna get
We're
this
here to
gonna-
announce
gonna get this
Joshua Garcia.
transaction done.
Yeah.
Present all my paperwork. Everything's filled in. Bada ba, bada bing, bada boom. I got my
Ba-wada-ba.
stamp. Got my stamp from my insurance company, and the lady
What's the
or
stamp?
the person is just so you, in order to register your car in Massachusetts, you need to fill out the RMV1 form,
Okay.
and your insurance company has to stamp that form.
How do you get a stamp?
You call your insurance company, which they fill out the form, but
then they
not 100% fill out the
But
form.
then they send you the stamped form?
Yes, correct. They send
Why?
it via PDF. I don't, just something that Massachusetts requires. So
So it's like getting an insurance binder, but with a stamp on it for some reason.
correct. Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
Love that.
And they stamp it and date it, and you'll have 7 days from that stamp that they provide to get your vehicle registered.
I love arbitrary time limits.
So-
One of my favorites.
Oh, just wait. You're going to really love this.
Mm.
So I have all my paperwork, title in hand, bill of sale in hand, my RMV1 stamped, ready to go.
This is drive the vehicle you own on the roads you pay for.
This is correct, and which I'm going to pay again now to pay the excise tax for this said vehicle.
Right, right.
So
But you already paid sales tax
the
on.
person is person's typing
From the
away.
check, you're paying income tax on.
First person is typing away, and I'm like, oh, okay, just all right. I just got to wait for the total, and I'll grab my plates.
It was like the old school when you're at the airport.
That's exactly what it is. Nothing is said to me. Nothing is said to me at all. Just typing, grabbing paperwork, looking over this. A little jot on the note here of this, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. This could be good. Just waiting for my total here. I'll get my plates and I'll be on my way. And then, no registration for you. I'm like,
Of course not.
what's the matter? Am I missing something? What's wrong? No, your form, your RMV1 form, your insurance company typed some of it and you wrote your name and date on there. Can't have that. And I'm like, oh,
You should have told me the insurance company wrote it.
why can't you have that? It doesn't say that on the form. I've never heard of this before. Every other car I've had with an RMV form, like if I wanted to write it all in myself, and if my insurance company was local, I could take it to them and they could stamp it.
Right.
So you're saying to me you're going to deny my registration because half of it's typed and some of it's written? Yeah. So she denied my registration, gave me a
Bureaucrats.
receipt, and said, oh, there's a computer over there. You can call them, and then you can print it out over there.
Hey, kid, I'm a computer.
We call people on the computer. Like,
And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that. Well, I can't, like,
tell me not
this is
moving?
crazy. I've never heard of this.
Where the fuck are you going?
So she's like, well, I'm not going to do that. Your transaction, here's your receipt. You'll have to finish this up when it's correct. So I'm just like, what do you mean when it's correct? Whatever. So it was later. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with this for the rest of today. I'll go call my insurance company. There was other work stuff going on. So whatever, call my insurance company and I'll just say, hey, can you just type out the form and I'll bring it back. Call my insurance company the next morning, explain. And they're like, that's not true. I'm like, well, it may not be true, but that's what this person has told me. And
That's what this little tyrant
this
has
is
said.
this is right. This is what Napoleon had told me at the window, and I was not allowed to register my vehicle because of that. They put me on hold for like 23 minutes. I just had my speakerphone on, the fucking shitty music. Lady comes back. She's like, yeah, we just called the registry. That's not true at all. That person is incorrect. I'm like, well, I still can't register it because they're telling me this. We'll send you a new form with today's date in the same manner, and you'll go back. I'm like, okay. So
People
what
talk about it like you just got all the time in the world.
right,
Yeah.
and that's the
You guys
and,
paying me now?
and just like what happens when it gets denied again?
Yeah.
Or in my mind, I'm like, watch, I'm gonna get the same fucking person at the same window, and this is what's gonna happen. So obviously, like I said, it's the next day. I wait again until around lunchtime to pop in and try to finish this
You walked
transaction.
through that door like the fucking
I was
bushwhackers.
I was ready to go, dude. I was already, again, I was at like a level
Fired up.
6.5 the previous day. Now I'm at like a fucking 12. Blood pressure probably through
There
the
we
roof. Just ready to argue.
Going in full red.
So same thing. Go to the first troll toll, get my queue number. Lady's like, yeah, you should be all set. I'm like, yeah, could have fooled me. So I wait there in the line again, and I see the person at the window, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Lodge Modge.
I'm going to get the same person. I'm going to get the same fucking person, and it's just going to be, and then I even told Tanya this yesterday. I'm telling myself, like, okay, you
How do I handle this?
can't completely lose your shit in this place. You got to try to
Do they have barriers up?
tone it down, of course.
Okay, so
Yeah.
karate chops out of that.
Right, equation.
Totally
right,
out of
just-
the equation.
Yeah.
What
I
about an
don't,
eye poke?
I don't, nope,
Yeah,
nope. I'd
good
only
ball.
hurt my hand and probably get shot.
Okay.
So, all right, numbers are flying. I'm like the 8th person in the queue today because it's even busier. So, but numbers are flying everywhere. So it's random. I don't know that I'm going to get this person.
Right.
That person I'm watching, and they are, of course, giving the person that they are currently trying to, quote unquote, help a hard time. So it's
Yeah.
taking a long
Help
time.
into the grave.
Right. It's just making him want to jump off the nearest bridge. So multiple other transactions finish. I get called at number 14. So I go over there, and he's like, oh, what can I help you with? I said, well, here's my receipt from yesterday that I was given and told and turned away of I couldn't register my vehicle because it's half
We're
typed.
like, by that bitch right there.
The funny thing is, she said, you were here yesterday? I said, yep. You were denied for this? I said, yep. By who? Do you remember who? I said, number 8. Oh, I know who that is. Was her
Oh.
response.
Wow, saltiness in the air, dude.
Just
Listen,
she
close to the ocean,
she
dude.
already knew. So now I was informed. I registered the vehicle. Obviously, everything was fine. The lady said, I'm sorry about yesterday. I'm going to get you out of here as fast as I possibly can.
Love that.
5
Holy
minutes.
shit, you found someone who cares?
5 minutes, it was done.
Must be the
I,
first
I
day.
think it was she cared out of spite. It was spite care.
Spike care.
It was spite care for the
listen,
other lady.
I'll take
Beef
spike
at the-
care.
beef
I
at the
didn't care.
watercolor.
Finish me off as
Spike
fast
care,
as you can.
spike shop,
Yeah.
spike restaurant. I'm
Didn't
in.
matter. Right. Exactly. So she said, oh, she shouldn't have denied you at all.
We're like, I know.
However, that will be true in a couple weeks because we were just informed and we haven't informed the insurance companies that they need to fully type out everything. Which, how fucking, like,
Doesn't make any sense, dude. It's just
how
bureaucrats doing
it's just
bureaucrat stuff.
constantly, nobody can get out of the way of themselves. No
Nightmares.
system can get out of the way of itself.
Go to New Hampshire, do it at the town hall. It's paradise.
That's what I'm sure something happened. Some obscure thing happened once where they didn't make out with all the money, or somebody was allowed to do something that they probably shouldn't have. But because of that one time, they want to take 5 miles instead of an inch to change something. And again, it's going to get more and more difficult every single time. So I left. It was successful, but my God, what a pain in the ass. I cannot stand walking into any of those places.
yeah, I don't anymore. I got a runner.
That's the
Big
way
shout
to do
to
it.
Steve
It's unbelievable.
or Liz.
Denied
Steve.
because fucking, and I have decent handwriting. It was all legible. Everything was fine. All the information is there. By the way, you're going to fucking type it in your system that you're inputting it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter overall.
Win-win-win.
Yeah.
You
So
hate
that's
to see
that.
it. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Needless to say, I have some plates. I got to pop over to KD, get the car on the lift to look at a few things, and then I should be out ripping around hopefully in the next week or so.
Out on the high seas.
Yep. Out there.
Love to see that.
Salty sailor, baby.
My last callback is after this beautiful podcast. I am out for 3 weeks.
3.
3-week hiatus.
But you're doing car things. You got a car plan.
I believe I'm going to Luftakol in Poland. We're going to see what happened to the rental car I thought I had at the beginning of this podcast. But yeah, I'm going to Lufton, Poland, so that should be a cool report. I can report from the front lines.
Yep. Oh,
There's something in
almost literally
Alt Race is going on.
the weekend
Also
after,
in
right?
Frostwolf, 2 weeks after. I would go, but I don't know if I can actually get tickets.
We looked. I don't know if it was on here or at dinner, and it was all sold out.
Yeah, I know
When
we
we
know
looked.
people going and people that are somewhat involved. How's your boy?
Yeah.
I'll come on. It's 3 hours from my house. So, yeah. I don't know if anyone that listens to this podcast would be involved in Ultra Race at all, but if you are, let me know. I'd like to check it out for a day.
Are
If I
you doing?
I mean, I'll just go. It's Poland, so I'm sure I can just pay someone $10 to get in anywhere, but I'd rather have like a real press credential or, I mean, I guess I can write them.
yeah, you could actually reach out. Are you guys doing any traveling?
I wonder if Ludwig's going to be there.
I don't know. I haven't seen him post about it.
I haven't either.
I think usually he'd be posting that he's getting stuff prepped and prepared to bring out there.
I think we're going to go to Sweden, or we might go to London, because my kids are like, love Red Bull, that downhill race they do.
Big into the King now? Big King?
Speaking of King,
Big
no,
King
no.
supporters?
They hate Kings. But I think they're into the Red Bull, the soapbox races, and there's
Oh,
one
it's-
going on in
it's-
London while we're out there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Which they would lose their shit about. But
That'd be
also,
killer.
Stockholm's supposed to be 6, so and it's really easy to get to. So I don't know. I'll be traveling around a little bit, but definitely be at Lift the Cult, hopefully be at Ultra Race, and that's it, man.
It's out there touring the sites.
It's funny that they're in the same city, but I guess Wrocław's the spot.
I mean, that is the spot. Because is that the same arena that the Drift Games had their big indoor event at?
I think it actually is. Yeah, I
I'm
know
pretty
Lift the
sure.
Cult's just in the old town.
Yep.
Well, Ultra Race is in that big arena. There's been a couple things over that way.
It's whatever it is. I mean, whatever the event, it always looks cool out there. Always looks super
Dude, it
cool
looks
out
sick.
there.
Yeah, and I just don't. I'm not tied in with the Polish car scene at all, which is funny. All my friends aren't car people out there, so
Yep.
I'd certainly like to meet some Polish car people. That'd be cool.
Get out there, swap some stories.
I'm
you know,
trying to party.
have it up.
Yeah, I'm usually like staying in the downtown, so there's not like a ton of that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, 3-week hiatus. You want to come fill my shoes? Feel free. You know, reach
Well,
out to Josh.
maybe we have a bit of a revolving,
Revolving door policy.
door guests. We'll figure something out for sure.
We'll have open backdoor policy.
The old wide open backdoor
Let's,
policy.
Yeah.
You know, we
It's a classic policy.
like to keep things loose around here. You know.
Yeah, dude.
Yep. Do we have any other callbacks? I don't
Yeah.
think we do. We can,
Callbacks. We got any deep thoughts? I can't think of any deep thought recently.
the only deep thought I had
Mhm.
was, and it was a while back. It was the M2 is the M3.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's kind of an obvious one.
Yeah, we went over how sick that thing is.
Yeah, and they do look stunning and noticeable on the road. The not necessarily deep thought, just the amount of C8s on the road.
I have seen a little bit more of them.
There's so many.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of C8s.
I see those almost as often as I see just Teslas in general.
Yeah.
C8s are funny though, because it's like ruined like seeing a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. It was like, it's just a C8. And they're like, holy shit, that was a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they are very super looking.
Yep. One thing I thought was funny. I don't know if a lot of people follow him, but it's Mark Scene Media on Instagram. He's Top Gear photographer.
Okay.
He was a photographer just for in general, but does a lot of work for Top Gear now. Has an incredible car collection. Top Gear put out a video on YouTube. They basically either rented a tunnel at some point, a super long tunnel, and probably gonna F this up, but they were testing a shit ton of cars
The
there.
hard right turn at the end.
No, all
Different
straight,
tunnel.
all good. Super cool video series. They took one of his cars in the tunnel because it was a big body Mercedes with a V12, but its exhaust was made by that dude in Japan that makes equal length exhaust.
yeah, and it
sounds
all
like
the
a
way-
Pagani.
and it sounds ridiculous. So they tested his car. So I watched that video the other day. And it made me go back and check out his Instagram, what I haven't looked at in a while. He's selling his Ferrari. I don't know if it's 360 Modena or 360 Comp one, whatever, gated one. One of my favorite things I've seen thus far. His license plate is European license plate, but it's lasagna.
Yep, that's a man of taste.
With-
That's a
it's
man of
just-
taste.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's like L4SG8NE or something like that. I'm like, it's fucking lasagna.
That's beautiful, man.
Wonderful. Absolutely
You put a
wonderful.
bid on that baby or what?
Absolutely not. I couldn't afford those problems.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems involved.
But no, that was super cool. Yeah, I don't think I have any other deep. We watched it. Not that we're going to get into the YouTubes right now, but we watched a cool video with a dude who off-roaded a Viper.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was super fun. High Speed Matt, I think his name is on YouTube.
Yeah, I got to follow him. After this.
Yeah, worth a good
Sick.
follow.
So it looks like a lot of fun.
Great video, super fun to watch. Super
Narrated
cool.
well, filmed
just
really well.
funny. It reminded me of those guys I miss dearly. Bad Obsession Motorsports.
I actually just listened to a podcast with Richard
Yep.
on it, and it's the podcast is HP Tuned, who's like the HP Academy, which I've actually taken a few of their classes.
Yep.
And he was on. He didn't get into detail, but apparently they had a lot of other, just kind of underlying like personal life stuff going on. They were really doing a lot of different things on the car. But he said very, very soon there's going to be all the updates coming through.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's also like I mean, if you look it up, it's like HP Tuned, Richard Brunning. I had no clue how involved they both were in the motorsport world. I had no clue he used to live here.
Oh, no kidding.
And then ended up moving back there. And like they were doing this kind of wasn't even their job. Like it wasn't
Right,
like
just-
they jumped
yeah.
ship from their lives to do this YouTube stuff. It was they were just squeezing in their job
As when they
between,
could.
Wife, kids, life,
Yep.
Family, everything. But it seemed like there was some other stuff going on. He alluded to something going on in quote unquote the shed that they build everything in. They needed some work. So it seems like just life crept up, and it was kind of like a bunch of upgrades had to take place all at once. But
Yep.
it should be back. So pretty
Sweet.
soon.
That'll be good to see because I genuinely one of the best YouTube channels out there.
And it's crazy because you look at the views, it's not that high
No.
compared to some other stuff.
Yeah.
But they also have a Patreon too that they put stuff on
Yep.
that seems to give them a nice stream of revenue.
Yep.
Lots of trash out there with a lot of views.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. There was one the other day. I'm like, people watch this, and then I look at the fucking thing, and I'm like, 15 million people watch this. You got to be fucking kidding me,
Getting destroyed out there.
dude. Wild in these internet streets.
It is.
Want to cue the B for B?
Sure do.
We'll do that, and I will pull up a
Spinny wheel.
spreadsheet.
Hey, everybody, it's Chuck Still, and I'm here to talk to you about Bucks for the Boys. What is Bucks for the Boys? Well, it is our totally voluntary, value for value based,
Totally voluntary, pretty necessary.
pretty necessary value for value system where we ask you that if this podcast is worth anything to you, anything at all, please think about us and thinking about signing up to keep this baby going, keep the bills going, keep this, well, the bills are going no matter what, keep the bills paid, and keep this train afloat. So you just go on, easiest way to do it, go to revivalmotoring.com/B for B, Bucks for the Boys. There's a sustainable donation section where you can choose an amount you'd like to help the boys out with for monthly, weekly, whatever you like. And, it helps us really plan things coming up. Make sure we have funds available to keep the lights on in this beautiful studio and do events like donut meets, rallies, all sorts of crap we have planned. So that helps massively. Also, we understand it's an economic hard time. Hell, it has been most of our lives now. So you can go on the old PayPal, go to info@revivalmotoring.com, and you can choose any amount at all for a one-off donation to us, which we appreciate massively because it never fucking happens, if I'm honest with you guys. It's shocking. So you can also throw a message in there, which also never fucking happens, and we are contractually obligated to read that fucking message,
That
but it's
never
never
gets-
coming through.
yeah.
So
Or review.
or review, but
It's been What is the old bitch at the beginning of the Titanic? She's like, it's been 74 years.
Yeah, same. I mean,
The one who's getting piped on the couch. That woman. Yeah.
for the love of God, I mean, you can put a fucking $1 in there. We'll read a goddamn message on a podcast.
Seriously.
That
Whatever you
thousands
want.
of people here.
If you have a business and you want to promote it, like just give us like 20
Jesus,
bucks. Man.
I mean,
Just
at
we
this
can-
point, you have to do it. You have to. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
How little this actually fucking happens. So
yeah,
anyway,
it's hilarious, but it's true.
that's an option we talk about every week. That never fucking happens, which is astonishing to me. Also, we understand it's an economic hard time. You've showed us by the lack of funding. So there's other ways you can help us out. You can help us produce this podcast in any way you see fit. You can hit us up with cool pictures, articles, secret leads you know about, songs, square dances you like on YouTube, any of that stuff.
Literally anything.
We'll take anything. We just need to know somebody out there. Is there somebody on the other end of this line? And that can be to our YouTube, on our Instagrams, on our emails. I mean, you can call Josh's personal cell phone number and tell him. We just need to know the.
we had a number. It goes somewhere.
We beg and plead every single time.
Yeah.
There's other ways though, which I hope this is what's actually happening. Other ways to spread the word and help us out. You can tell people about the podcast. Word of mouth is the only way this podcast builds. And we have been blessed by word of mouth. You can force people to listen to the podcast, which we find is the easiest way to do it.
Most
Just
direct way. Yeah.
go on a long ride, force people to listen.
Yeah.
We know you have friends that are car people. That's all the friends we have.
That's sort of
Tell
like
them.
That's like the butt chugging of podcasts.
It is. It's basically
that's
the butt
just-
chugging podcast.
Throw in your personal favorite episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get into something.
Doesn't have to be the most recent.
Yeah, we
Throw in-
love that shit.
Throw in your personal favorite.
Oh, man. Wade in the room. Wade in the chat with $14.99 Australian
Wade
buckaroos.
Darcy?
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, have you gotten your stickers yet?
Yeah, have you gotten your stickers? Also, we appreciate the $14.99 in Australian buckaroos.
That's like $104.
That's unbelievable. We
That's
are going
incredible.
off the goddamn reservation here. We're sinking. So, yeah, you can do that. You can tell other people about it. You can force them to listen to it. And then I think the best way to experience this podcast, at least once, I think everybody should do it. And we have seen more people popping up in there. And this actually does tell us that there are people listening to us without having to pay us even a goddamn dollar.
Yep.
Is it about 7 p.m. Eastern time? Every Wednesday, we go live on the YouTube. So Wade still hasn't gotten the stickers, which is fucking crazy. We go live on the YouTube, and we do a chat room with just basically a bunch of friends now. And we appreciate you guys more than you could possibly imagine in the chat. It keeps us going. Keeps the paddles a paddling over here. So
Little do we know, those stickers of Jordan are in Australia Customs somewhere on all their
Dude,
lockers or
They're
something.
definitely looking at him, being like,
Dude,
"What the
just-
fuck is this?"
we're so low on
Something.
funding, we have lost the rights to sounds. This is now our bell, and this is our woman in ecstasy. So, thanks.
Who sent us the photo of Jordan's sticker in the urinal?
Big Ian.
Okay, I didn't have the phone number.
Yeah, Big Ian. Oh, you know that was Ian. Yeah, Ian has found. I don't think he put it there at all. There was a picture of Jordan in a urinal.
That's
Said when does a
amazing.
fun start?
That's amazing.
So, I'm glad. It's
Which
getting out
where
there.
was this? Do we know where?
We have no clue. All I do is I just get a text message
As soon as
with two
Seacon
numbers.
Speedway somewhere.
One is Chuck and one is another number I don't know, and it's just a photo of Jordan. When does the fun start in a urinal?
Yeah, unbelievable.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So that's all I got. Please, for the love of God, use the goddamn PayPal once, just so we know it works.
Or revivemotor.com. So you can sign up for the B4B there.
Every single week,
Yep.
we take our bucks, we take our listens. That gives us a gauge of how well we performed the week prior. And with that, we come up with a number that we call the BPL, the bucks per listen. This month, we're coming in at a strong 23 cents per listen.
Strong.
The Michael Jordan of listens.
Oh, dare I say it's the GOAT?
Yeah.
Love that.
Michael
That's
Jordan
nice.
of listens. So here we are. And on top of that, every single month, like Josh said, the first Wednesday of the month, anybody who's a B4B subscriber, you are entered into a little contest-a-roo. We spin the wheel. Your name is on an Excel sheet. You're related to a number. If your number gets picked,
Boom.
we send you some shit. This week,
You get surprises.
this month, I should say, we are sending you a handmade skateboard. It's handmade in two ways. It is a photo that Josh took, and it is handmade in the way that I actually made it.
Mounted.
It does not say Revive Motoring on it, correct?
Dude, listen,
Do you want me to write it on there?
They need to start saying Revival Motoring.
We could easily add the
can write
text
it
to
on
it
there.
somewhere.
You got a Sharpie?
We literally
We'll
just,
all
like,
sign the back.
we'll all sign the
graffito
back
it.
and
Yeah.
just write.
Yeah,
From
we'll just write
Revival
love,
Motoring.
it'll just with a crayon. Anybody got a crayon?
Yeah.
Anybody got a crayon?
A
We'll sign
left-handed sign it with a crayon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it is a wooden skateboard deck. It is vinyl wrapped from by myself with a photo that Josh took from Grid Life 2023.
Yep.
It's sick.
It's sick. It's really, really cool.
It came out really good. I'm kind of jealous it's leaving.
We gave one away 2 months ago to Matt Wood.
Yep.
Yeah, and Josh, I mean, you've got a bunch of skateboards here, and it
We
took
do,
me
yeah.
all but no time to make. So I mean, we could definitely keep that up.
I think it's a great little giveaway. Something cool, something,
I mean,
handmade.
To be fair, I see people selling like what is essentially vinyl wrap skateboards online for like $80.
Yeah.
Of just like whatever photos, vinyl wrap skateboards.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a photo taken by someone you personally know.
Yep.
It's a great photo. It's wrapped by moi.
I could have added Revival Motoring text in there in 30 seconds.
I had half the board it applied. And I'm like, it doesn't even say Revival anywhere. Yeah, just throw like the logo on there somewhere. Anyway, you'll know it's coming from us. Someone's about to win it right now.
Yep.
Let's hope it's not Wade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
Fran is not Wade.
Jesus.
But if it's Wade, it's Wade.
If it's Wade, we'll send him the file.
We'll pay
All
a
right.
shop in Australia to print it for you.
We're going to spin, and we will see who wins this skate deck in 3, 2, 1. Spinning. Spinning.
Oh, it's making noise.
Still spinning. I don't know if you can hear that through the microphone, but we are still spinning. And this week's number is 145. So that
145.
is going to be Luke Malone.
Luke Malone.
Luke Malone. Let's go,
Malone.
Luke.
Luke, you are the wiener. And we will
Please.
look you up
Luke,
and get
please
your
be in
address.
America.
Let's see.
We never lost as much money as someone from outside of the
How do
country.
you spell
wins.
Luke?
Luke.
Okay, well, hey, some are
Solid Luke. Love Luke Malone.
Malone.
Get it done for us.
Luke Malone. Here we go. Luke
we-
Malone. I found you.
Yeah. Tell me about
New
it.
Hampshire.
Oh,
Ooh, I say you had 2 skateboards.
New Hampshire. There we go.
Good New Hampshire boy.
There we go.
Love
to
that,
see
dude.
it.
Love
to
that.
see
Throw
it.
that on the truck.
yep.
Love to see
Big
it.
shouts to Luke. Thank
Big
you very
shouts to
much.
Luke, man.
We'll
Thank you for
get
the
this
support.
thing out.
We're
in
gonna
the
we're
next-
gonna write Revival Motoring on it somewhere.
Yep. We will absolutely do that.
That's sweet. A big fan of that. Big fan.
Big fan of New Hampshire, actually.
There you go.
Love it out there.
I'm a huge fan of New Hampshire, honestly.
Giant fan of New Hampshire. Big
Love
New
it.
Hampshire guy.
Big tree guy.
Love the trees.
With that said, I think we can.
Big news, boys.
News.
Toyota. Big Toyota guy over here. Big Lexus guy.
Mm-hmm.
We're calling 102,000 Tundras in Lexus LXs. Oof. For potential engine failure.
Yep.
That does not affect hybrid vehicles right off the jump. Now, I think we might have mentioned on the podcast, or we've certainly talked about, we have been hearing about LXs having main bearing problems.
Yep.
And that is exactly what's happening. They're saying that the engine machining debris may have not been removed from the engine during the production process, which gets in there and causes the main crank bearings to say, fucking see you later, exit the chat. And they're having engine failures because of it, which sucks for Toyota, considering it's running on trucks that they just convinced everybody not having a V8 in is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coming out of the 2UZ, the endlessly reliable V8.
Yep.
And then whatever their V6 was that they used for a bajillion years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're on 2 of the most dependable engines of all time.
Yeah.
Going into this twin turbo 6, you figure, hey, it's Toyota, it's Lexus. They're not going to fuck this up. Fucked
They
it up.
fucked that up.
And I was just like a couple weeks ago just gloating about a buddy of ours, a member of Revival's podcasting network who has one. And I don't know. I think he's on the lookout, I'd imagine. 'Cause
I would
he's
think
got
so.
a
There's a lot of
Tundra
them.
and
It sucks
has
because I see
that
those
motor.
Tundras on the road. I think they look great.
It's Tacomas too? Or different?
No,
No,
different
just
motor.
100. Yeah.
And apparently the motor's strong. But yeah, not good. I wonder if it affects LSs as well, which are the same motor. It should. But anyway, yeah, that sucks. Toyota, you buy these things thinking it's going to be forever. You're going to pay the money, but you're going to get this truck that's never going to fail on you. But I mean, they are fixing it, but it does suck to have your truck down because they have to replace the bottom end.
Yeah, they said from the NHTSA, a remedy was currently under development. So
It's like the Taylor Swift song. Is it going to be forever, or is it going to go down in flames?
That's amazing. I don't know anything about Taylor Swift, but that's
Matt Wood asking if you heard about the underage kid who went through the deboning machine at a plant that supplies Chick-fil-A chicken in Alabama. I'm going to eat Chick-fil-A this weekend just because of that.
yeah. Just had a deboning over here, dude. That fucking sucks. I was all again torqued
Fired
up.
up.
yep.
That's crazy. So, anyways, yeah, that sucks. So if you got one of those, get ready.
And keep your eyes on it.
I guess they changed the recall rules where as soon as they find out about recalls now, they have to inform everybody. Where back in the day, what you could tell the NTSA or something, and then you could take a little time to get parts going.
There'd be a service
Because
bulletin.
that's what fucked me on the recall on my M5 as well.
Yeah, there'd be like a service bulletin. Hey, we're aware
You
of
would
this.
tell your
We
suppliers, hey, we need some rod bearings like now.
Yeah.
Now everybody finds out at the same time, including your suppliers. So that sucks.
Yeah, that whole recall I had for the seatbelt thing in the 1 Series is still open. Or was it seatbelt or was it airbag? No, airbag's been done. It was something else. But it was that thing I talked about on here, and it was like, do not operate your vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That was in April of last year.
Yeah, thanks for the...
What am I supposed to do?
You should just call them back like, hey, I haven't driven
13
April.
months.
I got a $15,000 stack of Uber invoices to send you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, anyways, that blows.
definitely sucks. I got some. It's not. It's. I don't know if it's funny. It is funny.
I love funny.
So there's a dealership in Kansas City called
Okay.
Oaks Auto.
Oaks
They
Auto.
file a lawsuit against Mitsubishi Motors of North America.
Okay.
And the lawsuit alleges that Mitsubishi mistreats dealers, makes false promises, and describes vehicle allocation as unpredictable and unfair.
Surprise.
Mitsubishi does this?
Yes. They claim it is impossible to make money as a Mitsubishi dealer.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And they're seeking $6 million in damages.
For why?
Here, I will tell you for why.
Is it Greggy out there? Can he go check on these guys for us?
So they're seeking $219,000 for Mitsubishi's inability to comply with financial obligations after the termination occurred. So
Okay.
Mitsubishi actually, let me backtrack a
Did
second.
Mitsubishi drop these guys?
Mitsubishi drop these guys.
Love that.
Here's the crazy
Big
thing.
Mitsubishi energy.
Here's the crazy thing. Oaks Auto was the best performing Mitsubishi retailer, selling 121 new cars.
A year?
Considerably more than the company's minimum sales responsibility of 70 vehicles per year.
They were selling 121.
So nearly double. Mitsubishi dropped them. I think probably because of lawsuit.
Getting dropped by Mitsubishi?
Yeah.
That, I don't even know what to compare that to.
The suit claims that the Japanese automaker forced the dealership to jump through hoops to obtain its vehicle allocations, requiring the retailer to purchase unreasonable advertising displays.
So again, thrown out of a public park.
Bit of a
dude.
strong arming.
Yeah. So like I said, $219,000 for Mitsubishi's inability to comply with financial obligations after the termination, $2.4 million for breach of fiduciary duty and the violation of Automobile Dealers Day in court, and $3.5 million for blocking the sale of they were trying to sell off the rest of their stock to Enterprise for like rental cars.
Yeah.
And Mitsubishi blocked the sale.
Wow.
The dealership describes Mitsubishi as nothing more than it describes everything from Mitsubishi as nothing more than fraudulent and illusionary.
Do we think Mitsubishi Automobiles of America has $5 million?
I don't know. So Mitsubishi filed for, what do you call it? Not like a rebuttal. Filed a motion to dismiss half of the claims and take the other $3 million to court. So the $6 million in total. They're saying, hey, dismiss half. Let's go to war
We're going to
for the other $3 million.
They would put Mitsubishi corporate under.
So here's the crazy thing. At the end of this, over the last 2 decades, Mitsubishi has suffered spectacular fall from grace, as we've talked about a million times on here. Once a purveyor of fine sports cars and rugged off-roaders, I don't think they were ever that. The brand has been reduced to making anonymous crossovers.
Yeah.
However, the brand has a comeback plan that involves launching a new car every year from 2026 onwards.
Wow, what an unbelievable comeback plan.
Who knew that? I didn't know that.
Can you imagine being on the board and be like, guys, I got an idea. We're going to release a car every year. Like,
every year?
Yeah, no shit,
And the
Sherlock.
dealers
We don't
only
even
have to
fucking
sell
line.
70 of them. You should think at the production rate of these vehicles, they should be the finest finished vehicles
Right.
in all the land.
Right. It's like they should be up there with like
70?
Bugattis.
70.
That's
70.
That's like 1.25 a week.
Yeah. 70 is the
How
minimum.
can you keep a dealership open?
That's what their whole thing is. Now, this Oaks Auto isn't like, this isn't their first time around the block. They also own a Ford, a Kia, a Buick, and a GMC dealership.
Right, so
Buick
they're-
and GMC probably being the same.
They're moving weight
So Ford alone, they're probably moving 70 F-150s
a week.
a week. Meanwhile, they're going to keep the doors open for this shithole Mitsubishi dealership. They had to buy all of this signage for this dealership, apparently, was in the dealer agreement that they want their money back for.
If I was only selling 70 of a car, like a whole brand a year, and I'm not like
A year.
fucking Bentley dealership, I'd be like, you know what? That's enough.
70 is the minimum requirement. And at 121, they're the number one performing dealer.
Hold on, boys. I'm getting the calculator.
So if you're telling me at 50 more than the minimum, you're the number one dealer, how is it possible?
70 a year.
70 a year is the minimum requirement for the dealer. I think that's 2022 or 2023.
Okay, so 70 cars a year at $20,000 a car, right?
Yeah.
That's $1.4 million.
Yeah.
So
And-
we're figuring Mitsubishi's making what? The dealership's making what? 20 points on these things at an absolute maximum?
Maybe.
So multiply that.
$280,000.
You're making $280,000 a year selling Mitsubishis. I mean,
And that's
your
before-
raw cost. You're not even paying your staff.
Right.
You haven't even
that's
paid
before
for health insurance?
anything.
For like
anything. Paper. You haven't paid for paper. Water. The fucking bubbler out there.
Dude, it's wild.
No wonder he's not a standalone Mitsubishi dealer, dude.
It's wild out there.
These guys should have dropped Mitsubishi a long time ago.
Yeah. So Mitsubishi
And this is their
sabotaged.
highest performing dealer.
This was their highest performer. At 51 vehicles
Dude, I'm
over
going to
the
go down
minimum.
to the Mitsubishi dealership in Pawtucket and just donate money.
They need bucks for the boys.
But bucks to the beashies.
Yeah. They need bucks
For
for
again, those
Mitsubishi.
predatory loans ain't no 20K. Yeah, but Mitsubishi isn't financing it. They don't have any money.
Yeah. I don't think Mitsubishi's got their own bank. It's not like BMW North America, which
I
isn't even their own
I figured
bank.
that the super generous 20 points was factoring any kickbacks from the financing.
I don't even know what is like their Outlander go for now. Or don't they sell like the Eclipse crossover or something?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't even know if it's worth looking.
Let's see. They had the Mirage forever. That was like the tiny car.
I
That was
mean,
like 13 grand.
I think we know what the Mirage is because this is on Mitsubishi Motors, Mitsubishi News. Mitsubishi Motors announces strong first quarter 2024 sales. This was as of April 2nd, 2024. Quarterly sales up 35.7% year over year. Highest total brand sales in 4 years. Best quarter since before pandemic. Outlander remains the brand's top seller, up 41.1% year
So they
over
sold
year.
like 4 of them.
Second best quarterly sales in the history of the nameplate. Eclipse Cross sales more than double Q1 in 2023. Mirage and Mirage G4 together up nearly 50% year over year.
Yeah, but two's more double.
Are there-
one,
That's
double
right.
one.
Are there no numbers?
That's exact.
No.
No numbers. These are
But
just
you can figure the numbers out based on the minimum sales requirements and this dealership being the number one.
Yeah.
I mean,
You just multiply any of those
so.
points
And
by
this
to
is
get to a
coming.
normal
I
number.
have actual numbers of Q1 in 2024 per Mitsubishi. Again, this is per them. Mirage 5,003.
Well, they're publicly owned, so they have to be right.
Outlander Sport
How
4,569.
many Mitsubishi dealers? Is that globally?
This comes from Franklin, Tennessee. I think this is just U.S.
4,500 divided by 70.
I'm sorry. Here we go.
64
24
Mitsubishi
sales.
dealers.
Yeah, assisted by where is it? Mitsubishi Motors North America Inc. Yeah, MMNA. Outlander 13,846. Outlander plug-in hybrid 1,522. Eclipse Cross 3,463. Q1 2024 total vehicles sold 28,403.
There are 330 Mitsubishi dealers in the United States.
So 330 times 70.
Dude, there's one in Utah. There's none in Nebraska.
Wait, is it Carl Malone Mitsubishi in Utah?
No, it doesn't give me a name, unfortunately.
Shit. Not
Interestingly
even Carl
enough,
has one?
interestingly enough, that 330,
Yeah.
if you times that by the minimum number that they need per that was month,
Yeah.
70, comes out to 23,100. So over the span of it
Yeah.
doesn't math.
Yeah.
It doesn't math.
Yeah, it's wild. So, hey, good for that.
Southtown Mitsubishi, formerly Harrison Mitsubishi and Carl Malone Mitsubishi, is Utah's largest Mitsubishi dealership and the Highline used car retailer.
It's
So Carl Malone sold out in 2007. He was like, "Oh, I remember."
yeah, I'm out. You open the Mitsubishi website and it's 0% APR for 48 months, no pay for 90 days.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah,
so
but interest accrues over the 90.
No pay but it's 0% for 48. So if you can pay
Wow, all right.
0% for 48, so if you break it up,
Yeah, interest accrues don't matter.
yeah, don't matter.
0%, baby.
0%. However, on that 49th, you're gonna get the long dick of the law.
It's devastating. It's fucking, it's Dune popcorn bucket for you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, you are gonna get
whether
messed
whether
up.
you like it or not.
You hate to see that.
How much is it? Do they still sell the Mirage? Oh my god, they do. Starting at 16,695.
Mirage.
Wow, dude, an Outlander PHEV. So, what does the PHEV stand for?
Hybrid.
A plug-in hybrid, whatever,
Yeah.
electric
Yeah.
vehicle. Starting at 40. 40 is
Starting at 40.
starting at 40.
Wow.
That's crazy. This just adds that much more appreciation for when I see that one random person on the road driving this thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that guy's in 40. He actually could have cross-shopped and he just refused.
Yeah. Oh my god. 0% lease offer, $399 a month. What? The Tesla lease is cheaper.
Yeah, of course, dude.
Get
Tesla's
after
giving them
it.
away over there. All right, I got
Wow.
high-end car news.
Yeah, that's better. That's better than this.
There are Revival listeners. It's time to start saving. Because on June 20th, bless you.
Thank you.
On June 20th, the Bugatti Chiron Successor is being debuted. It's
That
going
it
to
is.
have an in-house developed V16.
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 How big must that thing be?
It's
What's
gonna-
the degree? Are we?
They haven't said anything yet. It's going to be a
Stop me
long
when.
boy.
So we go-
And it's flat.
Tell me when.
It's going to be a long boy. That V16
It's a box of 16.
is part of a hybrid system.
Oh my god!
That's fucking crazy.
Imagine the complexity.
And it's
You
on,
need a 4-year
my
degree.
God.
and it's on an
Just
entirely
to-
new chassis. And this is our boy Mr. Rimac putting this whole thing out there. They all said Rimac's going to do this, Rimac's going to do that. Rimac's a little bitch. He's going to make it electric. You know what he said? V16, fuck every one of you.
This also says new engine has been developed by Cosworth. So we had a connect at Cosworth. If you're still there,
No turbos.
show us some stuff.
Tom still is friendly.
Yeah,
Give me a little taste. I mean, if it's developed by Cosworth, it's going to be a 4-liter V16.
a massive 8.3 liter.
Are they saying an 8.3?
Well, these are reports, but an 8.3 liter.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
liter.
Some say it revs to a screaming 9,000 RPM.
Those are just paint cans up at like pistons.
I love that, dude.
Working with, I think you mentioned 3 electric motors.
If it's by Cosworth, and as Matt Wood said, it's going to sound absolutely glorious.
However, the only confirmed fact is that the powertrain isn't a hybrid V16. So the other details we'll see. But
I'm
we'll
hoping
find
for
out.
a 3-liter
June 20th.
V16.
I don't. I mean, this sounds
It
crazy.
sounds like an electric
That's
toothbrush.
revs to 19,000.
I mean, with the Veyron, the Chiron, I mean, not like we would ever know. But were they problematic?
Not
It's
when
a
you got
great
money like
question.
that.
It's a great
That's the
question.
thing. Like, were they even problematic? Or do they just not get used enough to be like an issue?
Hold on.
Wasn't there
I'll find
once
out
a
right now.
recall on one of them that we talked about?
Yeah, he drove it right into the lake.
Yeah, Christ recalled it into the lake.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd ever even hear about it if they were problematic.
I mean, you'd never know.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Odd question.
They can't be that bad. Floyd owned like 12 of them.
Are the Veyrons
They lasted, the whole 1,000 miles it was driven in his lifetime.
and Chirons?
I bet
Who are you asking?
he's asking Mr.
Google
Rimac,
AI?
Mateo Rimac.
No. I got the source. Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's fine.
I sent you seen some other stuff I sent not too long
Okay.
ago. All the Porsche stuff.
Matt Wood saying there were 16-cylinder F1 cars back in the 1.5 liter days.
Yeah.
I love that. So, anyways, that's what we're hoping for. It's coming out, so you guys can start putting money aside because it's gonna be yours for the taking. Another quick news: new 1 Series came out.
I know.
A sort of European autocar. It's
Looks
looking
like an egg.
looking hard meh for the 4th generation of the 1 Series, the F70 for those keeping
It's
track.
tough. It's tough.
It's tough to
Talk
look
about a
at.
fall from grace.
The one tiny, now it's a M1 tiny letters, tiny numbers 35 X something. The M135 or whatever the fuck
The
hatchback
M1
is,
big number.
yeah, didn't look as horrible as the rest of those 1 Series. I wish we did get a hatch from any European brand, like a top end, like an Audi, Mercedes, or BMW hatchback, like GTIE thing.
I like the hatch from my generation 1 Series. They're all over Europe.
I love that car.
Should go to Poland and buy one.
They're so sick. I'm probably gonna have to if I want to go to Lufticola. I'm
wanna
probably
get
gonna own
anywhere.
one next week.
I mean, that's a hell of a car. Own it there. Bring it back here when you can.
Yeah, I mean, I could just let it hang out there. I mean, it may as well. That's what happens with their car here. So yeah. So I don't know. Still kind of
It
chapped up
kind
about
of
that.
just looks like an X1.
Nah, but the front is so soft.
The back looks okay. I like the back.
That side profile shot.
The front looks like a Focus.
It does. That's what I thought. It's
Yeah.
like, oh wow, this kind of reminds me
You know
of
that side profile?
or Fiesta. Actually, that's all Focus right there.
They gotta
That's-
play with those front grills or something. We're looking at it online here. It looks like a normal 135 hatch in the back, but the front is just like that. Go back to that. Like, I think they're gonna add white across the bottom or something. Make it apparent that it has a chin. The car just doesn't look like it has a chin.
Instead of looking like a seal nose.
Yeah, if you had a big white bar across the bottom, might pull it together. I don't know. Anyway, that's coming. It's not coming here anyway, so who cares? But
Yeah.
it's interesting because obviously the 2 Series is coming after that. Hopefully they fix the face.
Yeah.
I got one more quick news, and this is developing. But word on the street is the Toyota Celica will return as a turbo 2-liter all-wheel drive vehicle. And in my opinion, this is kind of going to stay in the rumor mill. But hey, it'd be cool if it does, right? Although, if you're Toyota and you're already putting out a 1.3-liter all-wheel drive hatchback, and you're putting out that 2.5-liter, whatever the BRZ thing is, the 86, and you have a Supra 4-cylinder, and you have a
Supra's gonna-
turbo Supra.
Super's supposedly going to go away.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Supra is going away in 25, right? We talked about it, or 26.
Does it go away for this?
That's
Does
that's
it go away
kinda-
for the Celica?
right. And they just
I mean, it was a Celica Supra back in the day.
although, however, with all these current Toyota problems, because not only are they facing the 100,000 recall, they are facing everything that they lied about supposedly for safety regulations over the past decade or two, allegedly. That's a big in their world as well. So do some of these cool projects get axed because of that eventually?
Could be.
They would be the first. And I mean, maybe we're seeing it because Supra's first on the chopping block here.
Well, the nice thing is the old Celicas were cool. And the old Celicas were cool. But then there was just a generation of Celicas that sucked. So I think it kind of
like pointy one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it kind of marred up the name a little bit. The front drive.
I actually saw. I was in Connecticut,
They looked cool back in the
and
day.
I saw it wasn't an old one.
The Celica GT and GTS, right? The
80s ones were cool. The 90s ones were fine.
newest one
That
with the crazy
yeah,
gauges and
that
shit.
one was. Meh.
Okay, so let's see. So
Oh, the pointy one had a 2ZZ. That's cool.
keep going. Second gen.
If they could only
no.
put that in the back of an English sports car.
Not that one.
While you're looking for that, I do have some Veyron and Chiron updates.
Yeah.
I asked Veyrons and Chirons reliable. Did they have any standout problems? Main issues because they don't get driven, and the service pricing scares the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Chirons were way cheaper to operate.
No way.
Yep.
Love that.
Is it just because they've been out shorter, so they haven't had that lapse in operating time and that big?
I think from
This person?
his standpoint, I would assume that is just cheaper general maintenance stuff that when they do get touched, that has to be done. Oil changes, brakes might be. We're talking slightly cheaper. I'd imagine,
we-
a few $1,000 difference.
Volkswagen Auto Group sold Bugatti, right? To Rimac.
I believe they did, yeah.
So, wow, they're going to get a lot cheaper to run, boys.
I'm talking about the facelifted 5th generation, which was 89 to 93.
Okay.
That
those
was
are
my
cool.
jam. Yeah.
That's 5th generation?
That's 5th gen. Post that,
shit.
I'm out.
Yeah, post that sucks. Brett Murray in the chat came to say, sup, y'all. It's Wednesday. My coworkers get to listen to what I think is the best automotive podcast out there.
Big shouts to you, Brett Murray.
Thanks, Brett Murray.
Appreciate you.
Hey, what's up to Brett Murray's coworkers?
What's up, coworkers?
Yeah,
Hey, Revive Motoring.
keeping
like
y'all
cars, right?
productive. Doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah, keep it going.
That's it. Let's see. Do I have anything else for news here? Oh, matter of fact, this is good to harp on. Toyota admits to cheating on tests, pauses production of 3 models. Cheating vehicles had already been discontinued. Toyota has been in a bad spot with regulators recently. Its subsidiary Daihatsu rounded out 2023 by admitting to forging 30 years of crash test results. And even the vulnerable Land Cruiser couldn't escape an emissions scandal, yet it seems that the company isn't quite done dredging up issues. A new internal investigation revealed Toyota cheated on crash tests for 7 Japanese models. According to a release from Toyota earlier this week, those 7 vehicles were tested using methods that differ from the government standard. Toyota claims that there are no performance issues. The laws step aside the laws and regulations, seemingly meaning that the cars still meet all necessary government standard crash tests, yet without official testing, that's difficult to prove. The affected models include, per Toyota, Crown, Isis, didn't know that was a thing, Sienta, Lexus RX, Corolla Axio, Corolla Fielder, and Yaris Cross. Lexus RX is particularly interesting, being the only vehicle on the list to make it to North American shores. Toyota claims it's on the list for adjustment on engine control system during an engine power test, but it's tough to know whether that refers to power ratings, fuel economy, emissions, or something else. Given that Lexus of America hasn't made any mention of the issue, however, it may well not apply over here. The affected models still in on showroom floors, the Axio, Fielder, and Yaris Cross have had their production paused and stop sale orders placed until the cars can be rectified properly. Toyota, however, maintains that the cars are perfectly safe to drive for those who allegedly own one. I guess we'll have to see if the relevant regulatory bodies agree. And that comes from Joe Opnick with the updated information there on the Toyota cheating scandal. Or
I'll cheat sometimes.
maybe I don't call it a scandal. Cheating, alleged scandal. Here's one stupid thing. Not getting enough attention in your Cybertruck, just pay $60,000 to have it gold plated.
Do you see the guy that wrapped his like a Woody?
I did.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Also horrendous.
Did anybody
Funny.
watch Whistling Diesel's videos? I know he put out some stuff recently about the
Yeah.
Killdozer.
I didn't watch Killed. I've watched everything.
He put out a
The last one I watched was the
review,
Mustang.
right? Okay. How was the Mustang review?
He drove it till he broke it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What just
Was that what he was driving? I'm trying to remember which
Yeah,
one I
he
just
like got a
watched.
new Mustang and just drove it around pretty much like he did with the Ferrari until it broke.
Really?
I mean, the way I'm talking about it seems really underwhelming, but I like destruction content. Like I get it. I'm into it.
It's enjoyable.
I like him breaking stuff.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. He just did one he was driving his General Lee until he got pulled over. Spoiler alert. He just didn't get pulled over. He was on the highway ripping parachutes in front of
Dropping
police.
the power. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
like, all
So
right.
they just not acknowledge it. I mean, he was in Florida, right?
Yeah, at some point they're like, "Hey, Whistling Diesel," and it just keeps going.
It's just you crazy kids.
He has a fake channel called Whistling Diesel 1000, where the title is always clickbait every time.
Perfect.
How Whistling Diesel made his trillions a day in my life.
Isn't that the channel he covered the LASIK surgery on?
Whistling Diesel, yeah, reveals his top secret world-changing inventions. Like, oh my god,
It's perfect.
very
Doesn't he
strange.
have that other channel where he talks about like LASIK eye surgery?
I was
Yeah,
just
that's Whistling Diesel 1000. I
yeah.
think.
Oh, so is that not real? The LASIK eye surgery?
I don't know. Whistling Diesel attends a World Peace Convention with Jake Paul.
These are the exact people I want.
Whistling
I
Diesel
mean, who
saves
knows? They'll
thousands
probably do
after
better
a
than what we
natural
have.
disaster. I mean, it's listen. It gets it done for him somehow.
Yeah, he's out there doing it. I have one last thing I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to put this up on the screen so we have a little show and tell, because I want Corey's opinion, and I'm sure there's some Honda boys who would chime in on this as well. But the seller thinks $38,000 for a 2000 Honda Civic Si is totally reasonable.
No.
That's not reasonable, but I did like that color of that SI when it came out.
Great color, absolutely great color.
So I have the same engine in my car,
Yep.
but like, it's cool. But 38 grand is crazy.
Car has 34,000 miles on it. 2000 Honda Civic Si. 3 previous owners.
Also, for like 10 to 12 grand less, you can get a real EK9 Type R imported.
Right. So why on earth?
That's
would
not
you,
great for the sale.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's got to sell it because his wife's divorcing him.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I obviously, that's like the car. The 2000 SI coupe, or not, coupe. That's like the one. See, you can't ask that much.
When this
with
one
those
sold
blades
for
on it?
18.
Wait, no, that's not
No,
the
this
same car.
this car sold for 18,000.
No, it doesn't even have the right seats.
Yeah,
This was last year.
but like
Those
that.
wheels?
Yeah, those wheels are rough.
Jesus.
But yeah, that
trying to
that
see.
color 2000 coupe. I mean, that's like the one.
Where's the little chart? Don't they give you a chart? more
If you
chart?
go all the way to the top and you search Civic Si, like
All the way.
in
North,
search,
Norther.
more norther.
Should I just copy this?
Yeah, copy that and put it up there. There you go. You got it. And then search it, and then should give you a little.
I love how emojis first. Like you're gonna fucking put an emoji anywhere on the web
Models.
browser.
Go to the right one. See if it scroll down.
There we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we go. That's all I wanted to see was the.
Yeah, so I mean, something went. For
We get some
50
top
something.
line.
Jesus, we have one 5,600 mile one going for 50 grand, and then
That's a modified one. We'll go to the left. What does that one go up? The first one you clicked on. When did that thing sell?
this right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
geez, that
yeah,
was in 2020.
It sold in the craze.
That's when
Holy
money was
shit.
real, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, here
Other
you
than
can
that,
see.
yeah,
You can see a strong grouping.
everything's sub 30.
I was gonna say a very strong grouping here, right around that 25 mark, a little under 25. Matter of
That
fact, a little under
2020
20.
purchase, that guy was like, the world's about to end. I'm buying this car. I always wanted it.
Yeah.
It's just like
But drive
March,
the fucking wheels off.
March
man.
of 2020, this guy spends $50K on a
He's like,
Civic.
I'm never gonna have to pay back this loan.
Yeah.
Hold
Fuck
on.
it, we're all gonna die.
When did they issue those PPP loans?
Yeah, dude. Oh god, that guy might be.
Yeah.
He might be
holy
being prosecuted
shit.
because it is. Yeah, like
It's-
the
it's-
month the PPP cashed in.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just curious as to I don't follow these things in prices at all.
It's a lot.
Seems
so
heavy.
it was way off.
That's a lot. I mean, it's a cool car, I bet, but it's a lot of money. It's a lot
Yeah.
of Skrilla for.
So all the dough.
It's a lot. a lot for sure.
It's all the dough. You hate to see it.
It's too much.
Yeah. I'm tapped for news,
Same.
and I did have a follow up here. It said, surprisingly, there are actually decent cars.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of money into the engineering on those things, right?
Yeah.
So
At that price tag, I'd hope so.
just fucking drive
Imagine
the wheels off.
That much, and it's just like a pile. Like you can't even make it down the street. It's just a
I mean,
pile
like
of shit.
every English sports car.
Never
That's-
runs.
But they don't carry that price tag.
You know, I've been driving by Providence Auto Body lately,
Yep.
and they have a blue, like, 4-door Bentley parked outside.
Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable, dude.
Is it ever gonna move?
Yeah, I seen it parking the other day.
is it on the side of your beat?
No, different shop.
Yeah.
My beat's done. 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks, you get it all figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Slow the spread, bud.
really
Just trying to slow the spread.
still trying.
This is like going like COVID.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks for fucking years.
Slow the spread of the paint.
Yeah.
So the spread of my happiness.
Yeah. Really out there. By the time you get back, should be done.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd hope so.
I doubt it.
I would hope so.
Well, moving along, I think we have a little bit of a topic we wanted to touch upon, and that was budget cars or first car around $5,000
Yep.
for a newly minted driver.
Yep.
We had a lot of suggestions, so I can comb through those momentarily.
Around $5,000
So around
for a
$5,000
newly minted driver you don't care about. 5,000 is tough, dude. That's what I found when out there. It's pretty tough out there.
I mean, right? Because what's crazy is
When the question was submitted to us 2 years ago,
Yeah. Actually, and shouts to Al Richards.
Al Richards,
Al
let's
Richards.
go.
Al Capone. Or just no, dude, just Capone on Instagram.
Yeah.
He submitted this topic.
Many years ago when $5,000 could
Yeah.
get you
Buy
a
you.
car.
And his
Something.
actual verbiage for the topic was, I have an idea for a topic. For a first car for a 16-year-old, everyone picks what they think is best, whether it be reliability or something easily modifiable for a new driver that is looking to get into it. Set a price point for everyone to follow, $5,000 budget. So we went with 5,000-ish.
yeah.
ish.
My first thought is, if I'm supplying said vehicle, you're not touching it, kid. In other words,
No mods?
I'm not buying you a fucking Mustang because you want to have fun in it. I'm not buying you anything that you're going to have fun. As a matter of fact, I'm not buying you anything you're going to cause me more pain and aggravation in. So I will buy you something like a CRV or something, I don't know, a Mazda, whatever the cheap ones that you can, if you can hypothetically find one nowadays. But my first thought was, all right, CRV, perfect. You can get in trouble with it, but not too much trouble, hopefully.
Not too much.
Not too much.
I don't know. That B20 really gets going, though.
Just out there ripping through the streets.
CRV?
Yeah.
This is mine at K24, baby.
Oh.
One of the hardest hitting engines in the streets.
That would
Yeah, I think-
when that VTEC kick in.
Did you pick a CRV?
I did.
Son of a
That'd be the
bitch.
one.
Yeah, if I was at
You
5,000.
picked the CRV as well?
No, but if I was in the 5,000 range, which I'm not, because it's totally unrealistic, I was looking between a CRV and I could find some real crap ES330s, some Lexis,
Yeah.
which will last the end of time. But in my state of mind in this whole thing was my daughter's halfway to driving, which is crazy. Out there on these streets is kill or be killed.
Yep.
So I'm going to go for the heaviest, safest
Ford Expedition.
thing that I don't have to spend money on. I'm getting a Lexus just like the one I have, buddy.
Okay.
I've seen them for like $8,000, which puts me in inflation $5,000 from 2020.
Yeah.
We're going similar directions.
It's literally, I've told people, even my friends that aren't car people that have seen my truck, I'm like, this is the cheat code.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
buy one of these, you make sure it runs right, you fucking never spend money on another car ever again.
Yeah.
Now, is she going to wreck it? Yes. Is she going to destroy whatever she hits? Absolutely.
Yes.
Safety ratings, those things are out of control. It's giant. It's capable. It's safe.
It's
Someone
body
tries
on
to ram
frame.
her off the road, she's going to kill him. Road collapses out from under her, she's going right through it. I mean, storm, no problem. I mean, it's just, she doesn't need to have a big stereo and fucking big wheels. You just fucking leave it stock, hammer it through.
Right.
So that's what I'm thinking. I mean, you read about these things that are good for 250,000 miles plus. You just got to make sure you're okay in the rust department. That's your big goal.
Biggest right.
But you can score them for like $8,000.
Which would be a great vehicle to start.
Yeah, the only problem is it's a cool vehicle, and obviously your kid's first vehicle has a huge chance of being wrecked.
Yeah.
So, but then you just turn it into an off-road rig.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, insurance, who knows on that. Operation costs, maintenance, not too bad. Gas, a little rough.
Gas is rough. Not driving far.
Yeah.
Did not factor gas in for 1 second. Didn't think about that
I
at
didn't
all.
either, but I went a similar direction.
Similar direction.
Similar but different.
I love this.
I went late 80s to early 90s Cadillac.
Oh.
Heavy,
Also body on frame.
heavy,
Yeah, heavy, dude.
steel bumpers.
Steel bumpers, luxurious.
That's-
Is going to mow down whatever's in front of
That
it.
would, I mean,
a
even,
lot of car physically and engine-wise.
Yeah.
even in a 5 mile an hour little, oops, I hit the car in front of me. The other car just fucking
Disappears,
totals.
dude.
Just
But-
totals.
But the Cadillac
Just
itself,
trailer bodies.
the Cadillac itself, dude. Here's a '93 DeVille, 34,000 miles on it for $6,900.
Come on.
It's in Pennsylvania. We
Let's
can go get
grab
it.
Dude.
I did a 250-mile radius. I want to be reasonable about
So
it.
to get back from PA, that's like 19 tanks of gas.
Yep.
But
DeVille's a god. My lawyer's got a DeVille loves that thing.
Here's
Look
the thing.
at that thing.
It is super comfortable.
Yep.
Listen, it's also going to teach some humility.
What year is that?
It's
Absolutely.
a '93 Cadillac DeVille. It's also red on red.
It might introduce them to a life of luxury that they don't yet understand.
Yeah. It could be also a life of crime.
Yeah, dude.
Right. It could be. I can hide
Yeah.
some bodies back
Hey,
here.
lots of dirt being done in those things.
And the best part of this is like, this is something that I can also hop in when the kid's not using it.
Yeah. Take it
I'm
out.
gonna run to the store.
Take it for a cruise.
You know, I'm gonna throw some gas in. I'm gonna be a good guy.
I'm going to
fill
throw
the
some
tank.
curb feelers on that thing.
So definitely some curb feelers. So I had that, and then I had an '85 Seville
Ooh.
pulled up. Now Seville's downright ugly.
Yeah,
The
Seville's hard on the eyes.
yeah, it's cheaper.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's cheaper. But I'm thinking,
I mean, the cars you can find for
Yeah,
like,
dude.
this is under
This
6.
thing, this thing
Look-
is like first communion white, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
This thing's magnificent.
dude, 4.5 liter
We're
V8
looking at an 89
makes 97 horsepower.
Cadillac DeVille for $5,700. Buy it now.
Or best offer.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
it's
the
blue velour.
Listen, I'd keep the black lights off it. Otherwise, you're good to go.
it's got
This is what I'm
embossed.
thinking.
Velour.
It's got embossed Cadillac logos in the back seats.
Oh my God. Oh God. 4.5
Look
liter
at
V8.
that.
The V8 going the wrong
the
Bay.
wrong
way.
direction. I just can't.
Looks like a fresh battery, at least from this decade.
I can't get over the absolute mintiness.
How many miles are on
of
this
the
thing?
white?
Where is it?
Hold on. We'll get to it.
Look how
Hold on.
minty the exterior is.
Listen,
I mean,
the 1 Series is for sale. I gotta get my hands on this.
we
thing.
gotta get one of these.
It's got
47,000
47.
miles. Where is it? Can we go get this?
Dude,
I get it
where's
for the
buy it
interior
now?
alone. Item description from seller. What's he say?
Somebody hit me with a credit
No,
card.
go me low. Go me low.
We're
Hey,
going.
well, go up. Oh my God, it's in Connecticut. Oh my God, go up.
Is it in Connecticut?
It's in Stanford.
It's in Connecticut.
Stanford.
It's in Stanford. This
That
makes
makes
sense.
Please
So
look at the
much.
description. Please look at the description.
Where is it?
South. You gotta go south
Okay.
there. A little more south.
All right, here we go.
Driven only 1,400 miles a year. This is one collectible classic. This is the kind of new car trade-in we see available once in every 5 years.
Wow.
Wow. Empires owns it.
Large pre-owned dealership in New York for over 20 years, specialized in securing rear
Almost
to hot.
flawless condition.
Wow.
Nationwide delivery is available at a discounted dealer rate. Should the buyer request?
I'm gonna need
Somebody needs to go buy this
I'm gonna need to drive that home
right
Give
now.
me a s-
Oh, look, you
Ooh.
can work them up.
See, this is why
Couple
it's good for a
dings.
16-year-old first-time driver.
Yep.
Got a couple dings there.
Yep, couple
That's probably
dings.
from colliding with an 18-wheeler, that
Yeah.
thing in the hood.
Or
Small
just
ding.
somebody that owed him money.
Dude, look at the size of the trunk. Look at it.
Dude, throw a couple ling
Look at
longs
it.
on there.
Keep
I
going.
wish there was. There's
Oh, that's
not,
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's not enough. I wish there was a. I mean, dude,
Dude.
you
Make
could
an
park.
offer. Make an offer right
you
now.
Yeah, make an offer.
I'm in at 48.
40 hundo.
Oh, you're gonna sign in.
All
Sign
right,
in.
all
We're
right.
trying to put an offer in. This is going to be a live thing. Throw an offer on this thing. Oh.
I'll send you the link.
Uh,
I mean,
that's the direction I was like, listen, I want something. I'm thinking, my kid, I want something big, heavy,
Yeah.
little humility to it, you know? And you can't have the super cool first car.
No, not at all.
It's got to be able to last. It's going to be cheap to work on and cheap to maintain. I got to be able to bring it to Bob's shop down the road, and they'll be able to work on
Bob
it.
knows all about it. He
And
knows
it's
all
a
about the
specialty.
DeVille. What
Specialty.
kind of sporting supply you keep in the glove box? I think I'm going full chrome 1911.
Here's the other thing. I didn't think about fuel either.
You can't. You can't.
That's-
You
that's-
can't let the man hold you back.
A lot of fuel.
That, I mean, partially that's also their problem.
Yeah. But it becomes mine.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's why it's like
Yeah, but the fuel trade-off is perfect. It's a perfect trade-off for safety.
Yes.
right. For
Sometimes
what
you give up your freedom for
what
safety.
what I lack in mileage.
American way.
What I lack in mileage, I
Has an
make
airbag.
up.
That's my. It's new enough to have an
that
airbag.
DeVille
too.
had an airbag?
Yes.
Make up in blunt force.
The 93 that I picked out does. I don't know if the 89
The
does.
89, I don't think
Probably
so.
can't say old front-wheel drive caddies are not cheap nor easy to maintain.
Listen, it's cheap.
Hey, get out of here with your reason.
It's cheap. And me Googling what brakes cost, very cheap.
very cheap.
I mean, there's 30 people watching the one we just pulled up.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a
'cause
hot commodity.
I also
It's
was
about to be
like,
31.
this thing's going to be super expensive. So I was just like, O'Reilly's 93 DeVille brakes.
Rock Auto, dude.
Yeah. Rock. Oh, my God. Rock Auto.
Rock Auto, you'd be up for like $10.99 full brake job, dude. It'd be there today. That the brakes would show up today.
Dude,
rear
if you
drums,
want to
dude.
go up in I mean, some of these things that
Do
I'm
I want to go up
finding
in price? I absolutely do.
on eBay, holy shit.
Cadillac's a different brand of
It's
person.
it's almost an untapped market.
It's
No,
really,
it's tapped.
yeah. Everyone there is tapped.
They're tapping it a
I'll
lot.
tell you what. That's something we
lot,
just don't spend enough
lot of
time.
upside down pineapples.
We don't spend enough time in the classic 80s to 90s CADs.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
true.
Right when we were like, all right, we're going to
Terrible
talk about
driving
this.
experience.
Horrible.
Let's be honest.
But think about how good
Floating
of
in
a
a
driver the new driver is going to be when they get into something modern and capable.
Imagine that. You'd be like, what the fuck?
You'd be like, cars drive like this?
This is crazy.
It's a time
Imagine
machine.
showing up for your driver's
Your driving test.
your driving test
To get your
89
license.
DeVille.
in an 89 DeVille.
That's yeah.
You'd have to tell the guy, sit your ass on those beads.
Yeah, it's just-
Because that is fucking... I don't need you messing with the velour.
you take a left-hander and you're on their lap.
No, it's just like
It's just rubbing
okay,
door handles, dude.
okay, please, you're gonna take this. Nah, I gotta make a drop. you're in this ride with me,
Yeah.
Someone in the back. Don't worry about that.
Dude, 89 to like 93 DeVille.
dude. That is
Sevilles can be had a bit cheaper
Yeah, but you don't want the Seville.
if you want to deal with
DeVille.
the uggoness of it.
You want the...
I mean, this 89 Cadillac, like
Dude, look at this
this is a
Seville that I
fucking
found.
looker,
Oh, God. They're so bad, dude.
dude.
They're so bad.
That's a cartoon villain's vehicle. Is what that is.
Yeah, that's the guy...
Cheaper.
That's the ambiguously gay duo's the bad guy in that drives a Seville, for sure.
Oh man, one owner. It's only got 16,000 miles.
Yeah, dude. You want to be seen in that fucking thing?
Crazy. It's crazy. I love it. I think it's a great idea. Who knows what's going to be around when I've got a kid of driving age? Like,
You know what's funny? Every now and then I run into someone older than me who's like not really into cars, but looking to buy something from back in the day. And they're always looking at like mint condition, like that level car.
yeah.
And it's always like, yeah, it's $4,000. I might go down and grab it. Like, that's crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
If like for me, like there's nothing at $4,000 that even like I
Yeah,
can go
but you
get.
go that genre?
Oh.
Dude, everything. I was talking to Paul at work. Same thing. He was looking at something that was like $4,000
Yeah.
down in Jersey. I was like, well, first off, that's not a real car.
Second off,
Second off, is
let's
that
go.
what this market's at?
Yeah.
Let's go get it.
I think it's a great idea.
I need a limo.
A limo? I think it's a good
I
idea.
need a limo of that era.
The presidential.
Yeah, some of the Landau top.
Dude, there was a limo that showed up that was at the track.
Of course.
And I was like, well, that's the way to go.
Imagine, I've said this before, just showing up anywhere in a limo. And like not it doesn't park, you get dropped off.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
yeah.
just get out.
I didn't even like that that level of swagger doesn't exist anymore.
I'm thinking about you show up for like, think about you show up to Lock City
in a fucking limo.
in a limo and you camp in the limo.
Think about it. You show up to Lock City. You show up to Lock City. you're about to go into the way to get over the bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
And you stick your hand out the back.
Yeah.
And he's
the wristband.
Mr. Big. He waves you through.
Yeah.
You get out of limo in the paddock, and you just have him lap the paddock the whole time. Keep it running.
Keep it running.
Yeah, I
It
need
better be
this.
68 degrees when I get back inside.
Yeah. It's gonna be ice cold in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
I
guys want
my,
hot dogs? I got a roller grill in the limo.
I want my seltzer on ice.
Yeah, I just can't even imagine just the lifestyle that comes with a limo.
I don't think I was like no modifying. No modifying,
No modifying.
for a first timer.
No.
No modifying at all.
You don't want to fight
Now,
nothing.
if for some reason the late 80s, early 90s Cadillac idea was a drop, my backup was 2005 to like 2011 Toyota Camrys. Also
Unkillable.
highly indestructible.
Yeah, the whole Toyota lineup.
Mostly plastic.
Gonna have the giant dented rear bumper on the left or right
Yeah.
side, depending upon.
Mostly indestructible. At a 2010 Camry LE with 77,000 miles on it, which is its first oil change,
Yeah, speaking of quarter
You're
mile
looking at-
service life.
$7,000.
Come on,
This thing would also probably be insanely cheap to insure and really good on fuel.
that's a nice thing. I mean, you can fucking ram every car on the road. It's gonna be fine.
There's bumpers galore in every junkyard. you've
Because
ever
nobody
been to.
wants. Everybody wants CUVs. Nobody wants
Yeah.
the cars anymore. You get deals on the cars.
That's why I think a front-wheel drive car is a great car to start off with. It'll really
Great car.
teach you some driving technique.
Yep.
Just when you get back into something modern, you'll be like, all right, cool. Like I'm more proficient behind the wheel.
Yeah, I got
I'm
this.
an educated driver. No nannies.
Look at me. I'm educated now.
Yeah, look at me. I'm superior.
I'm an electrician now.
Yeah, educated man.
Oh, look at me. Those are my two. I didn't want to get into like the SUV, CUV market. I
I'm
think it
going
was just two.
Truck, body on frame, baby.
Yeah.
That is a good idea.
I was thinking Hummers, like the fucking real shit ones. But like, damn, I don't know about that.
Also, I was looking at like an 02 F-150.
They're available.
Pretty good play. Pretty good play.
right. A lot of parts readily
Get a
available.
Florida special rear
You
drive.
can really help a lot of friends move.
Yeah, dude, that's the worst. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to sign that type of responsibility onto your kin.
Yeah. That was another thing that popped up in that field there. Everything else was like, it's just either going to be too expensive to deal with, too expensive to insure, not affordable.
I'll tell you what I would not do. Anything European.
Not even close.
Not even a fucking. Wouldn't even sniff a European car for that
See,
market.
The potato. Is the potato a decent
No.
car?
Nope.
Because it could be so cheap that if it breaks, you just replace it.
The potato is reliable for a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
It's less reliable than the least reliable Toyota.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're comparing,
It's the most reliable Volkswagen.
yeah.
Which is a bad thing.
Right. Right. That's very true. Yeah. If you're comparing it
It's like
to
it's basically
any
winning
Toyota.
with Special Olympics. If we're honest. Like you're winning,
In the
but the
runnings,
field
Right.
is
Right.
impaired.
in the
Right.
runnings of like $5,000-ish cars, it's pretty far down as far as reliability goes.
Yeah. Especially at that mileage.
You crested 200?
Nobody even
our
knows.
Potato,
Nobody even knows what's going to happen.
265. That's 265.
No one knows. That's like when you hit 89 miles an hour, you're going to see some
Right.
serious
Right.
shit.
You have no idea. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I mean, when you hit 300,000 miles, you're going to see some
You're
serious
fucking
shit.
experimental mileage. Like every part of that car has to be replaced.
Or has been.
Yeah. A lot of it has
Yeah.
been
Yeah,
already.
I mean,
Yeah.
according to, I don't. There's no record, so yeah, just gonna eyeball it.
Right. Right.
I wouldn't get next to a European car.
There
wish
was
I'd learned from my knowledge, but
there was a handful of people. Actually, we got some funny responses in the chat. I think it was good time to pop these in. A matter of fact, Pete, Ransom Pete,
yeah,
he sent, as you would think with Pete, best value used cars under $2,000 from a website called bforward.jp. So you can guess the list he sent me.
oh, from B4,
Everything's
yeah.
under $5,000 to the port. 71 choices that put the car in your driveway at $5,000 or less. And then he also
For your
just
kid
sent
to learn on a right-hand drive automatic Japanese machine.
Yeah.
Right,
Which
right.
is definitely right-hand drive manual, definitely.
Irreplaceable parts.
which I was going to say very difficult to acquire or timely to acquire parts. Then he also sent the E46 318 with 29,000 kilometers. Chris bought this exact same spec as a daily. It is a 318 E46 sedan, not the E36 Ti. To the port, $3,774.
No shit.
Jesus.
That's a rate, dude.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones as far as that's concerned.
Pete's got that,
Available if you wanted to go
that
that
other
route.
viewpoint, that deep import.
Where is my little? We get tagged in so many different things.
We're tagged.
Here we go. Let me pop these up.
What do you got?
Scroll to the bottom. Tall Goober just writes Honda
Goober.
Fit.
Honda Fit was
Honda
another one
Fit's-
that popped up a bunch.
Solid
Great
choice.
car.
But that's it. Now it's going to be Japanese car, so the high mileage and potential issues aren't there as much under that
Oh,
5K.
I mean, a Honda Fit. Absolutely.
You should be
Killer.
pretty solid.
Killer choice. Actually, I'm sad at myself for not thinking Honda Fit. Honda Fit's a great first car.
Seabreeze
Sabreeze.
just writes, "Wow, 5K for first-time drivers. These kids are blessed." G60 Tim,
That's like, Chris, that's like $500 from when we were 16, dude.
it's crazy, dude. It's insane. G60 Tim, something
Tim.
Honda, probably a CRV. If you hate your kid, then any Audi of any model.
Yeah.
TKOK,
TK.
second or third gen 4Runner. I didn't
Yeah.
know you could get
There you
those
go.
for under that.
Yeah, you can get it pretty cheap.
Z Boovy,
See, Boovy.
2001-ish Honda Accord Coupe V6 manual, has NSX style taillights. Sounds kind of cool.
I mean, yeah.
That's a selling point. You see these taillights?
See the taillights?
NSX style.
You're about
taillights.
to see him.
You know what? If I can pull this up, it just made me think of something. Is it an E350?
What kind of 5-liter Mustang can we get?
Oh boy, is it an E350 Mercedes? There was a Mercedes I seen on the road today.
Yeah.
The taillights were the Mercedes symbol. Have you ever seen those?
That's got to be aftermarket.
Squeeze me?
Was it a new car?
It was newer. It was
an
weird.
was it an Equus or Equus or whatever they call it? EQ something or whatever?
I don't think so.
Equus?
I could have swore it was E350.
I don't think it's called an Equus. I think I just made that up.
Equestrian?
No,
It's
that's
on the-
remember it's the mushroom.
That's right, boys.
Take a lot of mushrooms version. Matt Wood, if you're in the chat, can you find those taillights on the Mercedes, please?
Thanks,
Seriously, I seen the vehicle today. I'm like, that can't be OEM, but like it looked OEM, so I wasn't quite sure. They were illuminated. Obviously, there was a problem. there was some electronic gremlins on this brand new Mercedes because they were on constantly. But it is something I wanted to bring up and discuss.
Tree Fitty.
Anyway,
How about Tree Fitty?
let's see. That's the NSX taillights. Kind of cool. Ricky Molinendo, first
Ricky.
gen RAV4 CRV for the kids who want to get into overlanding.
Love the first gen CRV with the pass-through headrest. Come on.
Z Boovy again. First
Boovy.
gen Ford Focus ZX3 manual. Small, fun,
Ooh,
great.
Love those.
Great
European
MPG.
car.
Great.
It's a European car though, and American. Worst of both worlds. Although they're supposed to last. Drive great.
It's supposed to last. I haven't seen one in 5 years.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
they're
one
all
in
lasting
forever.
right now.
Where are they lasting?
Not around here.
Because if I could find an SVT version of it,
Yeah, those are sick.
I'd get it.
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
sick.
I'd love an SVT.
This Life in Transit
This Life in Transit.
just writes Miata 350Z, and as much as I hate them, BMW. I can elaborate, but this only lets me go for so long.
Those are all terrible choices. Thank you.
It's awful.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a guaranteed I hit a telephone pole phone call.
Yeah.
Or-
Nah, that's a call from the fucking sheriff.
Or you
Fuck
done
that.
right? I
Miata
was
with
just
a
saying
kid.
you done act up in those cars.
Yeah, dude. No,
That-
thank you.
3-box dot design.
$3.
Honda CRZ El Manuel. Sporty but
Can you-
slow,
can you
safe,
get it for
reliable,
that
no
kind of
room. I don't know for sure, but this whoever this is, they write El Manuel, sporty but slow, safe, reliable, no room for monkey business.
That's true. Hey, I like that. This guy have a daughter?
Hey,
This guy gets it.
Cadillac, lot
Lot
of
of
room.
room.
lot
That's
of monkey business.
lot
Lot
of
of
room.
monkey business
Lot of
going
room. Yeah, we're getting that. You're removing all the seats. Yeah, all those
Full
seats
Ted
come
Bundy
out.
spec.
All those fucking seats come out. Mr. _Rabbit.
Mr. Rabbit.
The newest Civic or Corolla you can get for the budget. If you love pain, E36/E46.
No.
Gavin Dowse,
Gavin Dowse.
E36/E46 for fun, Corolla Daily, GMT 800 truck, 4Runner for Overland. 5, Andrew Shutter.
This is
5,
for a first-time
this,
driver.
This is, yeah.
You want the least overland possible.
Yeah.
Right, we
Wow,
don't.
I need on-road. On-road
Right.
only.
On road, straight and slow.
From wall crawling.
Just get to where you need to go.
I'm telling you, the late 80s, early 90s Cadillac is straight, slow, on-road only.
Right, because there's not,
I don't even know if they can do 80.
I was going to say, you're really not pulling away from the cops.
If you're
in that
doing
thing.
80, dude, you were at fucking top of the line.
Yeah.
Or you're doing 80 and you're just fucking.
You're not doing 80 for long because of fuel problems.
Yeah.
It's just going to run out of gas.
Yeah.
It's like driving a Bugatti at 300.
It's gonna teach a new driver efficiency.
efficient and just like slow it down.
Yeah,
Slow
I think
it down.
PQ, it's $4.99. Shook to a burnout. B for B might be a scam.
He hasn't yet. He owes us a big burn.
Wow.
he doesn't owe us.
Yeah, he owes you.
He owes-
the people.
The people
Yep.
what they have paid for.
Yep. Big shouts to Kyle. Andrew Shutter, 5K daily. Mark 5. What the hell just
Nope.
happened to my Instagram? There we go.
Probably
5K
saw
daily.
Mark 5 and Bales.
Mark 5 Rabbit/Jetta 2.5 will run forever.
No, it won't.
Jetta tuner, 5K budget.
tuner.
That won't get me a decent bicycle frame.
This guy gets it.
For real though, old Corolla/Camry.
There we go.
Jordan MX_5, $700. Audi A4 1.8T. So they learn to fix them. Also hate cars. Hi,
There you go.
Corey.
Get him out of cars.
36 Matvia, Honda
36
Fit Sport/Thread.
Gets it.
Oh,
And
ransom.
Thread.
Red, yep.
Right. Okay,
I-B4
get it.
TL.
Yep. Ransom Garage, CURDM, we did. Novak Nick, Mark IV TDI, and a really comfortable pair of shoes for when it decides to break down.
Yeah.
Just trying to sell one.
Stinky MX5, definitely an Altima. Ed McMuffin, 821. Volvo station wagon, reliable, deceptively fast, lots of space for activities, usually pretty nice.
Does the Ultima make the driver? Or does the driver make the Ultima? You might not want to introduce that into your family.
Right. Right. Don't bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, dude, that's like bringing something cursed in.
Yeah. Never finishing projects. Mark IV Jetta 2-liter. Pocket the remaining 4K. Coach Ben B. 85 Buick Riviera.
We're
There we
getting close.
go.
Oh, Riv?
Oh, Riv.
That's a Jabati? That's a Jabati, boys.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, my God. I better put eyes on that right now.
Details by Doug. 5K budget equals Honda Fit.
Yep.
Pudva E36 Vert with a 302 swap. God bless.
That's it. $5,000 budget. You'd even have money left over.
Dude, that 85 Riv is hard. I mean, it's fucking presidential top. Immediate.
Dude, I'm so into this Cadillac idea.
Hemmings, I
do,
got one right
like-
here.
You can't like this. The best.
I think I want to just see you in one. I need to see.
Hemmings should get the best one on earth for $25K.
There's a certain event coming up later this year. I think you need to pull up in a white Cadillac.
Dude, if I could get. Dude, I actually saw one in.
Wait, to the concourse? Let's go to the Newport concourse in that.
In
I'll
October?
pay for half of it.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, look at this one I found.
Oh my god.
This one.
It's unbelievable.
This one looks like they moved it out of the showroom to this parking
Right.
spot.
Dude, we have to buy that pearl white one and take it to the concourse.
And like in full white suits, and I need the shiniest of shiny white shoes.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, we need to. I mean, it's not. I'll go for halfsies.
pinky rings
It's
galore.
so-
Tell that guy 4,800. I'm ready.
It's so good.
Do you imagine just rolling up, just driving right out on the grass?
Yeah, excuse me, you have your pet. I'm good.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
good. Yeah,
Good.
we're all set.
We're stock prestige.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Like I need to see that thing just fucking cruise it along.
Dude,
just
I
fucking.
can't
To
even
make people see sick.
Because doesn't it have the digital display readout too,
I
like the
see-
mile
The
per hour?
89
If it did, it
now.
doesn't anymore. I bet we get license plate blessed for that thing.
Blessed.
It's blessed. Look how white it is.
Blessed. Oh my god, dude.
It looks like a priest's car.
Oh man,
That's- that might not be a
I
good
get
thing.
license plate T God. T God. T God.
Dude, I bet it drives like cloud.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an unbelievable
It is a
idea.
cloud. That's what it is. It's the cloud of cars. It's incredible.
What do you think the spring rate is on them? 4?
15.
I was gonna say super high.
It's like a 3-coil 15.
12.
Yeah. That's the it's just
It's a couple big boys.
yeah, it's like this tall and it's
Oh
only
my
like 3
God.
coils.
Dude, I bet you could eat a small stone wall in one of those things. Just right over.
That's why I
I
was like,
barely even
suspension
notice
tank.
it.
what can I hit? It'd just be a whoopsie. It wouldn't even be like I gotta fix it. Nothing.
You have to question. Did I just run something over?
that a man?
Was that what was
Can
that?
you imagine the size of fucking earth-shattering subwoofer you could put in that thing and not lose any trunk space?
None. You wouldn't even know what's in there.
Still have the trunk space of a 7 Series. You blow the fucking rear glass
Yeah.
out of that thing. God, so good.
Oh my God.
Best choice. Oh, I should have looked harder.
There is a just for kicks to bring this up real quick. There is a
Yeah.
a shot
89.
of the
Okay,
dashboard.
so it is an option.
Well, yeah, at least there was an option because it looks like this was a standard. But you
Yeah.
know, if you get the decked out version,
The digital display.
my God,
I just can't believe how good that white CAD was. I'm looking at ribs of the same era.
Yeah.
White one, as minty as that, it's fucking 20 grand.
That's crazy. I think it's because the Cadillac's a front wheel drive V8 and you can't do anything with it.
Yeah, but imagine how fucking jacked your forearms
Dude,
would
look
be.
at this. Cluster repair. Buy 2, get 1 free. How do you buy 2 repairs and get 1 free?
Wait, choose size.
Oh, what are we doing
Get
here?
Something
me,
about
get me a
this.
woman's extra small.
Something about this doesn't seem on
I'm
the
pretty
up
sure
and
they're
up.
selling humans on
Yeah,
there.
yeah, there's definitely
It's not legit.
an old JE's running this website. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What
get
is
out
it?
of there.
Altas.net? Yeah, you just gave
Yeah.
this computer a virus. Jesus.
I'm big into the Cadillacs.
I think Cadillac's great.
yeah, we need
Cadillac's
to
definitely the win.
speak that into existence. I think that's it for us this week.
I think we done well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's God's work today.
everybody's checking out Cadillacs right now. Google
Throw some bucks for the boys. We got $4 grand. We're getting that Cadillac.
Yeah,
we'll bring
we'll
everybody
pop
we
that
can
thing
to the Concord. It'd be hilarious.
I mean, you can fall asleep.
I
Just
don't know if we're actually invited. Probably not. But, you know, we drive around Newport.
I was just say we'll park out front. It's fine. We'll drive by.
Wait, what kind of car did the baseball land on?
a Cadillac? Oh,
my
no, the
God.
Lincoln.
There's a
Was
Lincoln.
it-
It was a Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I have the video saved still. That was a Lincoln?
Yeah, it was a Lincoln. It was a pristine Lincoln.
It was
Yeah. That's one of the greatest events I've ever seen happen in the vehicle.
was a pristine Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see that, you can go back to our YouTube channel somewhere like a year or two
It's
ago.
in there.
And there's a vlog, and it really happened.
Dude,
it was
yesterday-
incredible.
In front of my car, an eagle swooped down and grabbed a fucking mouse off the road. And I had to swerve to avoid it.
That's wild.
And I was like, I'm living in fucking National Geographic right now.
Dude, this is such an underrated video that we actually caught this.
That's probably our best video. That's probably our crowning
right,
achievement.
right. Just, yeah, I don't know how it didn't take off. If you were to hit that eagle, could you stuff it? Bring it
Yes, yeah, just throw it in the back.
Bring it on over to the taxidermy
Yeah,
and explain.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Hey, man, how much?
Stop by CVS, grab some cotton balls. We'll make this baby work.
Cotton balls and alcohol.
She'll be good.
Flush it out
A
and
little
put it, on,
peroxide,
put,
boom.
it, put it on the mantle.
We got a blonde eagle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us this week. Big shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who donated as usual. We will be back next week. Chuck is going to be away, enjoying his time out there.
If I don't see you
the
guys this
homeland.
weekend, I'll see you in a month.
Yep, he will be back. Soon enough.
Hit me
Soon
up if
enough.
you got them inside ticks to alt race. I'm trying to hang out.
If you're going, get in touch. Do that, and then we'll be here. You can send him some questions for next week. Check out our Instagram for that when I post that to hit us with something that you may have missed this week or we missed this week, whatever it might be. Hit our website, revivemotoring.com, where you can sign up for the B4B. Go to our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And, of course, support the boys by doing so. And I think that's going to be it, Peace, love, and Cadillacs. That's
Yeah,
all we
thank
got.
you guys for listening. Find us some good cats.
Yep.
Maybe a limo or two.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, say hi to your mother for me.
That's it. Peace out.
Later, guys. Thank you for listening. See ya.